Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 32 of MLB 22 to sell 2 hours plus every weekend. You guys already recall for our awesome community that we're going to be doing doubleheader baseball pretty much every Saturdays and Sundays. That's why it's always 2 hours plus, always to begin with, between start to finish. I am your awesome popular creator, guys, Zach Dawson. You guys want to catch? You guys want to catch more MLB 22? Pretty much for Mets baseball in between. For our awesome community. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive, loyal, and loss is power. Zach Dawson is an awesome popular name, guys, from 1912 to this year of 2022. And how many years is that? 110 in total. Anytime we manage to meet new community members, new companions, guys, for our awesome community. Guys, my highest month is 380, along with, pretty much with our companions. That would also equal, guys, with followers, companions, and also friends all together. But anytime we manage to get an opportunity, when we meet and greet new community members, new companions, guys, for our awesome community, all we gotta do, guys, is share and follow and share on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. With no TikTok or Snapchat, just to name the other two, but only 5 out of 5 instead of 5 out of 7. Anything else that's more, especially, more awesome, entertaining, and having an awesome interest. And it's always good for popularity. When we meet and greet new community members, new companions. With our awesome community, and your favorite popular creator, guys, Jack Dawson, for 110 from Titanic. You guys have an account on Twitter today. All you guys gotta do is, follow me and share me out, guys, Zach Dawson. 4 years active on one app, 6 years on YouTube Plus. It's going to be 7 years on July 30th of next year. Well, that's going to be exactly amazing. Pretty much saying the number one milestone for our awesome community, and pretty much thanks to you guys and thanks to myself. Pretty much for my love and I. We had, guys, over 6 years on YouTube to close out this year, and over 4 years on Twitter. My love and I, 2002 days now. 2002, guys. And all you guys gotta do is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter. And anything else that's more to jump in position. By taking one step at a time, guys, and anything else to go right in, and pretty much anything else to hold on. With a new Sonic, go and give you guys a nice YouTube poll. You guys have an account on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, action events with shooting. If you're looking to do any transactions, like RPGs, if you love Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War Ragnarok is the best game you guys can check out. Or any other genres, you guys can do it one of two different ways. With the new Sonic game called... Go and give you guys a nice YouTube poll. But on that, guys, welcome to use your own credit card or go after Steam gift cards, 20s, 50s, 100s, anytime you want. And we love playing RPGs like Final Fantasy, which today, it's the 35, and it's the birthday for Final Fantasy today, and it's been around for 35 years. So make a lot of shout out to Final Fantasy for having the opportunity from 1987 to this year. Now, if they announce, guys, Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, that's picks remasters for the PS4 and on the Switch. I think all bets are off for our awesome community, but it all depends. I mean, it'll be interesting how it really involves more detail and anything else for sure. 4 million copies for us. What are your thoughts? But on that, guys, if you love playing sports like Madden, baseball is always my top priority. For the most part, doing baseball projects, I'm going back to Stratomatic for quite some time, but it's pretty much something I really haven't occupied for a whole lot. It is awesome, decent, average. But on the, guys, for our awesome community. Any soccer, golf, tennis. You guys understand I'm not bringing back Constance Golf after 30 episodes because I, for one, don't want to give myself another stupid beating from Iceman, but I decided to get rid of that without a beating. And that's why, guys. Pretty much last week, this past the previous Thursday and Friday, Terrace Rise recently became my fourth game I've beaten. Pretty much after 71 episodes, and that's why you guys will have new episodes of Mass Effect Legendary Edition every Thursday and Fridays exactly. Which is not going to be a problem to pretty much improv, probably back and forth or something, and yeah, can't complain otherwise for it. Never give up, guys. Never surrender. Always stay occupied, entertained, and always stay awesome. That's always something to think about. Anything else for sure. But on it, guys. Any games you want to check out, use your own credit card. We'll go after 20s, 50s, 100s on Steam. Anytime we want. That's all you recall. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I always love Assassin's Creed. For my top 3 games, I'm still going to be going after the very first game that's closest. You guys know what that is. And that's Star Wars Jedi Survivor. For the PS5 guys on March 17th. Final Fantasy 16 is on June 22nd of next year. With my buddy still buying that set altogether. I mean, we're already exactly expecting some good things, awesome things coming up. So, but today's day, guys, is December 18th already. So we're about 1 week away till Christmas comes in. I should be a little more excited, guys, and see what I'm getting. But I have no clue yet, guys. But it all depends. Jack Dawson 93, guys, is my name. What's up, Charm Zoe? Excessive Charm Zoe, how you doing? Make a left shout out. How you doing? Welcome back. For our awesome community, guys, with our 380 mods, and always our followers as well. We guys have an account on Instagram. Check out Kevin, guys, over 5 years on his first account. Second account over two. You guys got the regular Kevin, and I mean his real name is Kevin, aka TubeChat. So we got each other, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, one step at a time, but not being out of place. If you guys would like support, comments, views, watch hours to help you guys get super chats, stickers, and thanks, I think I'm probably looking at another couple weeks. So that way my ass can really jump in the system. You know, just trying to... I mean, I always miss it, guys, when I'm not accepting or any protecting when it comes to accepting super chats, stickers, and thanks. Because that's why it helps our awesome, popular community. You know, to keep our investments under control, to keep it malfunctioned. I mean, to make sure YouTube, guys, YouTube only takes about 30% of it. What's 30% of that is only I guess probably only 6 or 550, probably like $5 altogether. Which is really not much to really complain. But as soon as my SAP 2 suspension is done and over with, I'm gonna go ahead and try it again by early next year. Once we get to 2023. I mean, that would be amazing, be charming, great. Better than being good or sitting around not doing nothing. So, I think we'll be just fine. But while we're at it, guys, you also need popularity. You guys can check out Kevin anytime you want. He live streams, he comes in every couple of days, pretty much every week, to give me a word up, guys. I love this guy, his name is Kevin. 5 years on his first account plus, and over 2 years on the second account. He's very nice, guys. Very suitable. So you guys can check out Kevin anytime you want. You guys can check him out 24/7. Look at my second Wells Hana. Also Sorty's adventures. Also, guys, running egg 24 hours, 7 days a week. Which is why, guys, every year is 52 weeks, 365 days a year, and only 4 seasons. You've got the first 3 quarters with spring. Number 2, you've got summer, fall, and autumn. That's why there's always 4 quarters every single year. For our awesome gifted community. Alrighty, guys, remember, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. where we exactly meet and greet new community members, new companions, one step at a time. We got some shoutouts. You're welcome to vote Alan at 38 and the Grand Solomon at 14. But the most very important thing, guys, is you guys already know who I am, and it's Jack Dawson, the most popular name of all time. From 1912 to this year of 2022, 110 years and counting. Doesn't name anything else but any combinations or combinations to really add two totals into one, which is something special. But the most very important thing, guys, fellow awesome, popular community, with your favorite popular creator, me guys, Jack Dawson from 110 from Titanic. As we watch videos in full, like support comic, guys. Send me out and follow me, guys, Jack Dawson, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. My highest likes, guys, is 808. Over 6 years on YouTube, 4 years on Twitter. They close out the rest of this year. 7 years, guys, on YouTube will be on July 30th for me of 2023. And also exactly 5 years on Twitter. That's why there's normally going to be two political milestones. 7 years with YouTube, and 5 years on Twitter. Which I cannot wait for that. But it's going to be amazing for us. Also, guys, views 1478 and mods 380. Every 19 to 20, guys, a handful of news, fellow awesome community, and your awesome popular creator, me, guys, Jack Dawson from Titanic from 110 years. 1912, guys, to 2022. As today, guys, the Mets have dropped pretty much the last 3 games, having the Marlins go to second place and not doing much of anything but only having base hits, but not having any runs. As you guys have seen, my Mets are going to get back in it. The replay record for my Mets coming to a record of 15 and 14, and the first place Braves are 19 and 11. So my Mets are looking to get back to the winning right now. Anything else that would be healthy, a combination, and get everything moving, hopefully. And it's the Mets, guys, hosting the first place Braves, the matchup today. And it's Game 2 at Citi Field, guys, home of my Mets, to get back to winning column. Because that's exactly what the Mets really do right now. The matchup, guys, is David Peterson hosting Max Fried today. I actually slept good last night, and I gotta say, guys, my pun was pretty busy, but not too busy. But apparently, guys, she recently went to go, she went with her aunt last night, and she visibly did something interesting. Which is a movie you guys understand her and I will still watch next week, on pretty much the Thursday of this week. And that'll be, guys, the new Avatar 2, The Way of Water. My pun recently watched it last night, and I'm gonna tell you what. I mean, she told me I could not believe my eyes. But she's not going to say anything. But her and I are still going to roll the dice on that Thursday of this week. Because it's my last check, pretty much for my factory. Before we go to Christmas time for next week. I mean, it's already exactly 1 week already, so. Which is something to think about. But alright, guys. For my Mets on the record, 15 and 14. Would love to get back in the winning column right now, and since this Braves team's down. But today, guys, the starting pitcher for the Mets will be David Peterson. And on the replay, guys, he has one win, 1 loss. And already average, guys, of 358. You guys already understand who's going to be making the next start. And it's a man who doesn't rest any time. That would be, guys, Max Sosa. I can see him being in the Future Hall of Fame with my Mets anytime. But anything else I think we can really add or combine or for awesomeness. So 1-1 record for now, guys, for David Peterson with a 358 run average on the replay. And here's his lineup, guys, for the Mets today. We're going to get back to the winning right here, right now, all together. For our awesome community. Leading off first, guys, will be Louis Guillorme at second, Brandon Nemos at right, Pete Alonso at first, J.D. Davis at DH. Ronaldo Eskimo, guys, he's a powerhouse. He's batting fifth at third, Dominic Smith at center, McCarthy at left, Lindor at short, and Nitu is doing the catching, batting ninth in the last position. McCarthy, guys, did not find himself good in the cage, so he is going to be getting some rest to go through today. But other guys, my fun with, I mean, her and I called a little bit last night after she got back and got back home, and, she went to go see Avatar 2 last night. Pretty much with her aunt, and I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what, guys. Between what I think and what you guys think. I mean, she's on Avatar 2 was pretty good. But she's not gonna say anything since her and I have this, we're still gonna have this request on Thursday the 22nd. Which is why the temperature is not gonna be that hot. But above average as it should be. So honestly, I mean, I actually made this request with no problem, you know? I mean, the last time her and I watched the movie as a romantic couple, getting married, guys, very soon, and going to engagement, it's pretty much the previous one, and was Top Gun Maverick. That was pretty good. Alright, guys, we're gonna get the Mets back in the winning column today. Sorry, Chris, it's David Peterson. Yeah, leading off first, guys, for the first place Braves. Mets, we're going to get revenge today. Leading off first, guys, to be Dansby Swanson. On the replay, guys, is batting .282. 3 homers, 13 runs driven in. The same will pitch to Swanson. And that's a good way to start, guys. That's going to be a strike. Mets, guys, have lost the last 3 games every weekend. Allowing my Mets on the replay to drop to 15 and 14. Mets do what they got to do. You know, a lot of hits but no runs won't count anything. But stopping the other team will normally help. But as far as what I've been doing yesterday, you know, I've just been relaxing, spending time with my Subway family. I mean, I told my friend about this yesterday. I said that I was spending the last several hours yesterday. I mean, towards yesterday and also last night. And honestly, guys, I was just doing my own thing on my PC. Doing my baseball projects and anything else in return. And here come the first place Braves, guys. That's a double to left field. 10th double on the replay for Dansby Swanson. Here come the Braves, guys. That's why any first place team means business. Trying to get wins and not having any losses that much. Well, guys, batting second. Here comes Phil Gosselin. It's going to be a ground ball to right, guys. Let's go on me and snap from second. Goes to first base. Well, the runner at second on the replay goes to third without a throw. And that's the first out of the inning.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup.
But alright, guys, I did my own thing, spent out my Subway family between having breakfast and pretty much an early supper, coming out of last night, and one of it I did not get an opportunity to call since, sick, guys, probably around 8:30. 8:30 to almost 10 o'clock, so. Other than that, guys, I was pretty tired. I was looking to call her back another time, but, I mean, she did have, she had a pretty good time with her aunt and pretty much part of her family. And yeah, I was just doing my own thing without any accommodation. So I was with my Subway family for a while through last night and yesterday in the morning, and pretty much in my baseball projects.
Well, you know, these two
anything else to keep up to date and whatnot. Well, guys, the D-backs are up 1-0 at the Mets.
This is a strategic game.
Guys, Peterson looking for a strike, and that's a strike finally. If I would go some to really treasure and bond. Well, guys, runner on the third with 1 out. Peterson will pitch to Ronald, and that's a walk. Here come the first place Braves, guys. Something that the Mets really do not want to thump in the system right now. Good morning, Zell. Mangala shout out. How you doing? Good to see you. About 380 miles in our followers. Good to see you.
First offering and it just misses.
But I don't know, guys, there's really anything else to really elaborate. And pretty much dictate the same way at the same time. Comes Austin Riley, guys, on the replay. He's batting a $176 above 180. But he is pretty good with hitting. He's batting 176, guys. 4 homers, 18 runs driven in. Runners at first and third, 1 out. Knowing a starting pitcher, guys, you would love a double play, to be honest. That's going to be strike number 2. Or maybe get a nice strikeout. We have an awesome starter. But alrighty, guys, we got some icy news to talk about today. What's up, my brother Killer J? Make a love shout out. Well, guys, Peterson will pitch to Austin, and that's a strikeout.
Down on strikes.
Nice work
Two
by
away.
starting pitcher
Certainly a strikeout
for my
situation
Mets,
right
David
there.
Peterson.
The infield
It's
playing
looking at Austin
back, and
Riley,
this pitcher
and that's
has
out
to
number
step
2
up
now.
and get the swing and miss. Really
How's it
nice
going today,
job
Killer
of
J?
attacking the
About
hitter at the
380
plate.
miles,
Pretty
and
good
having some
two out
baseball
at bat
action.
coming up now.
That's a good looking strikeout, guys. Out number 2 now. Which is something impressive, but not poised.
And now Matt
Go away to
Olson.
draw attention. What's up, Serona? Minnesota Tube, how you doing?
First pitch,
Good to
and
see
that's
you.
in for a strike.
About 380 miles in our fireworks. Good to see you back. It's Matt Olson, guys, on the replay. He's got 4 homers and
Corners
60
are
runs driven in,
occupied with
guys.
2 down.
First and third, 2 outs. Also batting 273. That's Peterson will pitch to Matt.
Next
That's 1 ball
offering
and
is
1 strike now.
downstairs.
Well, we got some icy news to talk about this morning, guys. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key.
Runners at first and
Stay
third.
positive and loyal and out
strike
power.
2.
What's up, Vivian? How you doing? Make a love shout out. About 280 miles in our companions. You've always been wonderful, Vivian,
Towards
no matter
first.
what
He
happens.
takes it himself
Ground ball
to
to
the bag,
horse
and
bus.
that'll do
He
it.
got the nice tag.
2 left for
Alonso
Atlanta.
is a
Now
beast,
the
guys.
Mets
He
offense
comes
will
to
go
home
to work
runs.
for the first time.
That's why he's a
No
solo
score.
man with 7
Watching
homers and
Major League
18 runs
Baseball
driven in
on
the
the
time
show.
period. But alright, guys, we go to bottom of the first inning. We got no score. We come to Mets.
Bottom of
Game
the
2 at
first,
Citi
Jay's
Field on the
starting
replay.
pitcher, Max Fried.
Well, guys, starting
Well, he got
pitcher
into the
for the
eighth
first
inning
place
his last time
Braves
out,
today.
really pitching deep into
There he is,
games
guys, number
as of late.
54,
We'll see
Max
today
Fried.
how many innings he's got
6
in.
game appearance as a good starter. He has a winning record, guys, of 2-1, but 277 around average.
We
We have
go to the
32
bottom of the
hits.
first. Here's Luis Guillorme.
And here come the Mets, guys, on my replay. Leading off first, guys, for my Mets, bottom of the first, will be Luis Guillorme. He's in the first batting position. Pride will pitch to Lewis. That's going to be a
Swing and
strike,
a
guys,
miss.
on the slider. Pirates up 4-0, guys, and the Tigers in Tiger Stadium. But anytime we manage to meet new committee members, new companions, guys, about 380 miles in our followers, whatever your favorite popular creator,
Yeah,
we
that
got Zach
skips in the
Dawson
dirt.
from 1912 to this year of 2022. You guys understand what we do. Fellow awesome gift to community with our 380 miles in our
And there's a
followers.
ball.
All we gotta do, guys, is follow and share. Share and follow on
The
Twitter,
2-1.
Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. But still TikTok or
And that one
Snapchat.
is lifted in
But
the
guys, that's
air.
gonna be a fly out to left field.
Drops into the glove.
It makes it
One down.
up to him. Gets the glove up, makes the catch. That's out number 1 now.
Here's a Mets
Doesn't
lineup.
really
Now,
have any frustration.
Chris, this is an offense
Put
that
the
puts
ball
bat on
with the
ball.
bat in
Tough
front of
outs
you.
pretty much
As
throughout
much
the
as you
lineup.
can.
And they have fewer
You guys have an
strikeouts than
account
any
on
other team
Twitter
in the league.
today.
Yeah, Boog, and
Guys,
I
it's
just
Sammy and
remember as a
follow me,
player,
guys,
when
Zach
you're going
Dawson
up
on
against a club
Twitter,
like this,
Facebook,
it keeps you on your
Instagram, and
toes
Reddit.
all game long because
All in
you
one
gotta make
place.
plays for your
Remember, guys,
pitcher
stay
on the
awesome,
defense,
entertained,
so an
and always
offense
stay
like
focused.
that can really
By the
put some
second, guys,
pressure
here comes
on that
Brandon
defense, so
Nemo.
they can swing the bats,
Batting
put it in play, but I
195
also
on the
think
replay.
if they run the
That's
bases
pretty much
hard,
above
it adds
200.
another element to their game.
He also has 2 homers and 8 runs
Brandon
driven in.
Nimmo stands
We'll be
in
facing
here,
Max Fried.
leaves that one down.
That's a starter. But 9 times out of 10, guys,
Big
back to what
turns,
we
kicks,
were saying.
steals.
Zach Dawson, guys, is an awesome
A
popular
swing and a
name.
miss,
From
and
1912 to
that's
this year of
strike one. You
2022,
rewind and think
110.
back to those Giants teams
I've been on
that
Twitter
won
over 4
3
years.
world titles. They were
All I gotta
pretty
do,
good
guys, is follow and
contact-based
share,
teams.
only.
Obviously, the Royals as well.
I'm
It feels like
over
it's
4 years for
swinging
me, guys,
back a
on
little
Twitter,
bit
over
towards
6 on
there's an
YouTube,
advantage
and my
to
love
having
and I,
some guys in your lineup that make
2002
contact.
days.
Next
That's gonna be
pitch is
2 and 2 to
outside.
count, guys.
Really good take,
But Nemo is
especially
batting
with 2
195
strikes.
now. He's a decent hitter so far in the replay today. We got, guys, 2002 days. 11 Eyes has had our
On
many
the ground to
anniversary.
first.
And that was exactly this past
Flip to the
Friday.
pitcher covering, and 2 quick
I mean, my
outs in the
fun's never
bottom
been
of
with
the
a
first here
man
tonight.
before I came in the picture to have 2,000 days with somebody. Again, engagement, getting married,
2
and
outs, bases
spend the
empty.
rest of
And now
our
it's
lives
the polar
together.
bear, Pete Alonso.
That's why
Big
a
time
man should
power.
always be a keeper. Always has to step in, you know. Do anything she wants and what a man wants,
First
you
pitch
know.
doesn't find the
I
zone.
mean, a woman always gets what she wants. And I always do anything in return.
2 outs.
So, But now the guys, welcome to inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter. And that's going to be a base hit to right field, guys. That was first baseman Pete Alonso.
He's digging for second.
That's what the Mets finally needed to do.
And he's in there standing up.
And that's a double to right field, guys.
Well, the last 10
For a
games
double
or
by
so
Pete
have been
Alonso.
anything but fun at the
You know,
plate
saying,
for
guys,
him,
it's 7
so that
homers and
one has
18
to do
RBIs.
good. Nice job of driving
One of the
that
rest more
pitch
guys
to
on the
the
replay,
ball.
but my Mets is batting
Hitters,
5th today.
they take so many reps
So
in
almost
the
getting
games
once
just
out
trying
and a
to
good
go over
depth
the
look.
opposite field, and it doesn't always
But
translate
not too
into the
bad.
game, but right there it did, and he
But yeah,
did it perfectly.
all you guys gotta do, guys, is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter.
And first offering is
And
fouled
follow and
off.
share, guys. Share and follow one step at a time. When we meet and greet new committee members, new companions, one at a time. I'm going to have an account on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventure, any shooting.
And he deals.
Welcome to use the one credit card,
Oh,
or
and
go
the
after Steam
zone
gift
doesn't
cards,
get the
20s,
call.
50s, and
And
100s.
1-1.
Pretty awesome gameplay, music, and graphics. That's what every single game really deserves.
Deep center field. That one
Well, guys, that's going to be a flying ball to deep center, and he made a nice
Mets
catch.
lead one. We played an inning.
Gets
No
one in,
score.
guys, on his glove, and the side is retired. Well, guys, after one inning, we got the top of the second now. Game 2 at City Field. We got no score.
New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves.
Well, guys, we're at
Travis
top of the
Darno.
second. Leading off for the first place Braves right now. There he is, guys, batting 6th today. In the offensive side, it's Travis Darno. He's off to he's off to a horrific start today.
Peterson.
Peterson will
back to
pitch
work.
Travis, guys. On the replay, he's batting 122. One homer, 2 RBIs driven in. It's going to be a pop-up to right
There's
field,
one
guys.
down.
This is Pete
Well, it was a
Alonso.
good pitch to
He's a
hit
beast
right
when
down
it
the
comes
heart
to
of the
catching and
plate. Had pretty good
any hits
timing
that
on
come
it.
to
Just
him.
got underneath it a
And
little
that's
bit
out
and
number
popped
1
out.
now. Gets a nice and persistent.
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Well, if you're welcome to use the one credit card, guys, or go after Steam gift cards to redeem and start purchasing. If you love playing RPGs like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, today, guys, it's been 35 years old. Pretty much the 35th anniversary.
That one's
That's
in
exactly
there, 0-1.
happening here today for Final Fantasy. It's been
Second
35
inning here,
years.
No score.
If they publicly announce 1 through 6 of Final Fantasy,
Next offering
Picture
upstairs.
Masters, on the Switch, guys, and
Making
also on the
calls behind the
PS4.
plate in this one is
But
Woody
you guys understand,
Keller.
I've had the PS4
Yeah, and
over
Woody
6
does a pretty
years.
good job back there,
With
Boog. He's
the
got a
system
pretty
behind
fair
me
strike zone most of the
is,
time. Maybe some
It was
inconsistency
one of the
here
greatest
or
of
there,
all
but
time.
usually
But I've
he's
had the
back there doing a
PS5 now
solid
for
job.
over 2 years. That's November 26th of
And the count
2020.
1-2. Singing what kind
But anything
of
else
strike zone to
does
get
name
the most
total and
frustrating
anything
for
in the
hitters.
field.
I'd say
More in balance,
off the
more in
plate,
take.
away, and down.
Views and
And
beliefs,
why those
with
are the
awesomeness,
toughest
greatness,
locations to
and
hit the baseball.
pretty much anything
Next
else
pitch
to bring
inside,
in the system.
2-2.
Fellow awesome community in one place. You guys can also check
Kicks and
out
fires.
my first choice that one game of the year this past
3-2
Thursday.
now.
Pretty much
As
over a
the
week and a
game has
half,
moved
and that would
along,
be
we see more and more
God of War
information
Ragnarok.
supplied by teams about the umpires.
God of War
I've been
Ragnarok is
clubhouses where they
amazing.
have
You
pictures
guys will have a
of
new
all
episode
four
tomorrow
guys,
after work.
nicknames,
And that's a strikeout
hometowns,
to give them, guys.
and
Strikeout
as well,
looking.
hobbies listed.
Masuna-
just so you can
and
kinda
Masuna-
small talk the umpire
Marcelo
a little
Zuna,
bit.
guys, is out on strikes,
Great.
and that's the second out of the inning of my Mets today. Pretty much a good-looking strikeout. I mean, knowing David Peterson, guys, or Max Scherzer,
Adam Duvall at the plate.
any pitcher does not have a problem getting down to business and doing anything he could
in there,
possibly
and
can
it's
do.
0-1.
If you have a good pitching staff, a good coaching staff, and also a good manager. Here comes
score
Adam
here in the
Duvall,
second.
guys. He's batting 2-7 on the replay. 1 homer and 10 runs driven in. Peterson will pitch to Adam.
And
That's
he's
gonna be
down
strike number
0-2
2,
as he
guys.
swings through it.
That's
This guy's got
impressive.
such a good
That's something
sinker as a
timing.
hitter. You've got to look up
You guys already know my name,
Look
Zach
down,
Dawson,
look at the chasing
93.
stuff in the
I love
dirt.
playing co-op games like Final Fantasy 14,
pitch
guys. The most
inside,
popular
ball
Final Fantasy game of all time. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, there's an Impact,
Two down,
Lego
nobody
games.
on.
You guys will have new
Two
episodes
balls,
of Lego
two
Harry
strikes to
Potter.
count with 2 outs.
That's a backup for the weekends. When you guys get new episodes of Doubleheader Baseball,
Why to kick the
2 hours
pitch.
plus every weekend. Because baseball is the main
That's
top
downstairs
priority.
and outside.
Little over, guys, over Madden, soccer, golf, and tennis. I don't have any plans going back to stupid golf anytime soon.
And
And that's going to be a nice looking
And
strikeout,
that's
guys. And 1-2-3 inning.
Down
The
in
inning
order
is over,
for the
guys.
Braves. We'll
Something
go to the bottom
good,
of the
something
second.
wonderful.
No score.
But good stuff, guys. We go to bottom of the second inning. First place Braves nothing, Mets nothing. On the replay, guys, Game 2 at City Field.
Welcome back, Eduardo Escobar.
We guys have an account on Instagram. Guys, and check out Kevin, guys. Over 5 years on his first account, almost 2 years on his second account. Kevin and I only got each other, guys, on social media. Only 5 apps when it comes to the fact we're following and sharing.
The pitch.
We got each other, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And also YouTube, exactly. No TikTok, but no Snapchat, just to name a few.
And now the lefty.
That's what likes, support, comments, views, watch hours to help you guys get monetized. And that's going to be a base hit to center, guys. And Eduardo Escobar is leading off for the Mets, the bottom second. And down the road, guys, that's a single to center. Mets need to keep on doing what they're doing. They keep my Mets, let's try to stop this twice team. And erase the losing streak if you have a pretty good team. You know, it's just fun to get back in the system, get back to winning instead of losing. Comes Dominic Smith, guys, almost a hit by fifth chance. He's batting 6 today, guys, on the replay. Number 2 today, the total. Dominic Smith, guys, on the replay. 2 homers, 4 runs serving in. He's batting .256. 1-1 at first, no outs. And that's going to be a flying ball to deep right field. Racing back and almost had a home run. Almost a home run, guys, by Smith for my Mets today, but that's foul. Well, guys, fine, we'll pitch to Smith. That's going to be a foul to four-seamer now.
With 2 strikes.
But on it, guys, we got some super chat singers and thanks. Cam can help you guys out if you want more popularity. He's a very nice guy. He's a pretty good gentleman. Thoughtful, it's trustworthy. He comes in every couple days, every week. But there's anything to note, guys. Never give up, never surrender. Stay awesome, popular, and entertaining. And Kevin can see how you're doing, see how I'm doing. And that's going to be a strikeout, guys. Went a little too long. Ball at the K and return. That's the first out of the inning. That's surprising. Alright, guys, from batting first to batting 7th today, guys. Here comes Starling Marte. He's batting 7th on the replay. So far, guys, he's batting .260 so far for baseball every weekend. 3 homers and 12 RBIs. But runner on at first, guys, 1 out. Fried with pitch to Marte. And that's going to be a foul to four-seamer. But on it, guys, got some checking out Kevin, 7 days a week. Look at my second rows, Hana, and Tony's Adventures, and my good brother, Ronnie Egg, almost 24/7. I also normally say, guys, almost 24/7, every couple days per week. Papa Zam, make a little shout out, how you doing? And that's going to be a base hit to right, guys, and that's a double to right field. The Mets finally get something going. That's why my Mets are looking to get back in the winning column. Look at what the first place Braves have been doing in return. Thank you, Papa Zam. How you doing, sir? Make a little shout out. About 380 miles in our followers. It's always welcome to jump right out and jump to anything. But alrighty, guys, remember, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now it's power. When we meet and greet new committee members, guys, new friends, one step at a time. Never give up, guys, never surrender, but always stay awesome, entertained, and always keep yourselves in hand. Francisco Lindor is leading off next, guys. He's batting .235 on the replay. 3 homers, 7 runs, serving out. Fine, we're going to make solid work, but 2 strikes. It's the pitch to Lindor. And the ball is low, guys. Nobody's going to run, though. But it is 1 and 2 now. In total and also experience. But on it, guys, Jack Dawson is an awesome popular name. Made guys from 1912 to this year of 2022. From Titanic. The king of the world. Swing and a miss, guys. Lindor strikes out, and that's out number 2 now. Second and third base will hold on until in return. But the most very important thing, guys, we want shoutouts along with voting. You guys can vote Orlando 38, and also guys can go Solomon at 14. Anytime you have an opportunity. Well, guys, here comes too much need to. That's going to be a strike on a sinker. On the replay, guys, too much need to. For baseball every weekend, 2 hours plus. Need to, guys, is batting .269. 3 homers, 4 runs serving in. he'll be facing Max Fried. Second and third guys with 2 outs. Max will pitch to Nitu. And that's going to be strike number 2. Bad idea. Almost tried to swing at him. But alrighty, guys. The most very important thing is we watch videos in full. And that's a strikeout looking, guys. Mets almost had a run to give in. But the first place Braves put a stop in their tracks. And the saddest for Tiger, guys, after a good clean slate and good beginning. Well, guys, we go to top of the 3rd inning. We got no score. Game 2 at Citi Field. Somebody in time for the Mets to get back in it a little bit. But alright, guys, top of the 3rd. Leading off for the first place Braves today. In the last batting possession, guys, number 5, Kramer Robertson. He's having a terrible start, guys. He does have 2 homers and 9 runs driven in. Batting $161. That's going to be a ball to give him.
And that is ball 1.
But other guys, we watch videos in full. Guys, some like, support, and comment. Share me out and follow me, guys, Zach Dawson on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Alright, guys, we got some icy news to talk about today. That's pretty much a little over a half hour already. Was that surprising?
Next offering is
but every 19 to 20, guys, a handful of icy news. Well, awesome community. With your favorite popular creator, guys, for 110 from Titanic. Me, guys, Zach Dawson.
Called strike right
and lucky hand, guys, and having the finest awesome popular community. Thanks to you guys that are loving, caring, very supportive. And anything else as your one and only. And that's a strikeout, guys. Peterson gets Kramer out on strikes. That's a nice stop, and that's out number 1 now. This is very interesting. Well, guys, today's date, we are 1 week away, guys, from next Sunday. What is next Sunday, you may ask? Well, awesome community. It's going to be Christmas Day, guys, coming up. But I'm still a little excited what I'm getting, but I have no clue.
And now,
but I'll keep you guys up to date and info. Well, guys, here comes Dansby Swanson. That's going to be a strike to give him today. Swanson and keep our heads up instead of down. Okay, guys, let's see what kind of icy news will we have today. We have your favorite popular creator, guys, made Zach Dawson from Titanic for 110, and now our awesome community. Peterson will pitch to Dansby. That's going to be a ground ball close to 3rd, guys. Escobar is there. Also lines him at 1st.
2 up, 2 down.
Makes quick work. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Swanson's not happy. After driving a double his first time around. Seriously, your ball's best friend if you had a nice bat and have a good batting average. That's always something to really have. You have a good manager. Alright, guys, let's see what we have here today. You guys can check out 8 hours ago from last night to today. For baseball every weekend, 2 hours plus. You guys see Miri Morales is at a spinoff turn. It's a spinoff, guys, we've been waiting for. As Mythic Quest, guys, spinoff has been announced today. Coming in over the weekend.
And here it comes.
And it's coming in, guys, to Apple TV. Well, guys, ground ball to short. Let's get someone doing it short. Is there. Also lines on first. Here's a quick scoop. And the inning is over, guys. That's how it works. I will say, guys, a spinoff of Mythic Quest. I think it's going to be decent. Probably anything else that has a good taste on it and involving the sewing. Between Miri Morales, guys, and Mythic Quest, 2-in-1 spinoff to begin. Now Miri Morales, guys, will be coming out at the start of 2023. I think during the beginning of it or after the start of it. So it all depends. And that's going to be a ground ball to start, guys. Picks it up in hand. And gets him out at first, guys. And that's out number 1 now. That's a ground ball to sort. To really strategize and not keep anything under balance or pretty much under pressure. But it does get under pressure, but anything else in balance. But good throwing stance. Alright, guys, let's see what else we have here today. About awesome community. Okay, guys, 6 hours ago here today with IGN News with our wonderful popular community. With our 380 mods and our companions today. It's nice to see it has been a big year for women. Behind 2 cells, guys. You've gone Star Wars Endor, Rings of Power of Lord of the Rings, and House of Dragon from Game of Thrones. That should be a strikeout, guys.
Or a changeup.
When Nemo steps up,
Something
he is
off
0 for
speed.
1.
Good arm action on it.
Final pitch
whatever
to
it
Brandon.
was.
Strike
Swing
number
and a
2,
miss.
guys.
And it's
Look at
1-2.
that. But Nemo would love to get his 2 hits back. Well, guys, 1-2, 5 will pitch to Nemo.
Good eye
2
in
and
that
2 now.
spot.
That's a little bit better. But not out of balance or pretty much out of
Here's a
key.
2-2.
Well, guys, Max will pitch to Brandon.
Swing
and a miss.
And he got
He
him.
struck out Nemo, guys.
Number 2.
Mets
I gotta think that
Mets
was the
do not
plan
like
all
to
the
really
way.
strike
Set
out
him
any
up with the
particular
high
point.
fastball, and then
But that is
there's
out
a
number
curveball
2, guys.
down low to get him
Since
swinging
ball,
now,
not a
especially
lot of
with how
attention.
effective pitchers
Let's
are
find out
with the
Mason's
zone
hitters
these days. That's
a
a
little bit.
devastating combination.
As you guys have seen, female directors make waves on fantasy
Pete
TV,
Alonso.
guys, with a
Right now,
big
sixth in the
announcement
National
from Lord of the
League in
Rings,
home
Rings of
runs.
Power. That's Pete Alonso, guys. He's 1 for 1.
And
And that's
he
going to be
swings
strike
and
number
misses,
1
and it's
now.
0-1.
Pete Alonso, guys, on the replay. His batting average is up to 212 for now. He doubled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Hold on as much as he can really get to. 5 will pitch to Pete.
Now
1 ball and 1
1-1.
strike now. So that's the Rings of Power Season 2 on Amazon Prime.
The 1-1.
As the records reflect the female filmmaker
And foul.
landscape. So I want to say, guys, Season 2 is going to be a little more
1-2.
better. After the very first season, that was a
Swing
quick,
and a miss.
that
Curveball
was an
there.
interesting Season 1.
That completes the strikeout.
For the best
and
chance
that'll do
we
it.
got, all of
On
us,
to inning number
I mean,
4.
for all of us, guys,
We're
and you
tied,
guys with
0-0.
me, to Watson is on Amazon Prime. Pretty much
Back
anything
here at
else in
Citi
return,
Field, John Shelby
and
with Chris Singleton, and
I want to say, guys, it won't be impossible
Ronald Acuna Jr.
to make Season 2, but I know a lot of us as Lord of the Rings fans, Star Wars fans, Pirates of the Caribbean fans, or anything, maybe Star Trek fans, that would like to see what's going on and what's going to be happening with Season 2 of Rings of Power.
And first offering is fouled off.
Alright, guys, that's a foul to left. Ronald Acuna Jr. leads off for the first place Braves on top of the 4th.
Kicks and deals.
That's Peterson will pitch to Ronald.
Off
1
the
ball
mark
and 1
there.
strike now.
And now it's even
So that's going to
1-1.
be
It's good speed at the
wonderful,
top of the
too.
order here. You want to get
And
it on,
interesting.
see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases.
Guys, I'm
pick up
pretty
a
sure
run.
you guys have heard the exciting news today.
Here's a 1-1.
More like the green blue. As for the PS5
Swing and a miss
Xbox
as he
Series
was late
on the
that
Switch and
time.
also on
He's
Steam
been very
on
consistent with his
PCs,
command out there on the mound,
Sonic Frontiers, guys, has sold
consistently throwing at the
2.5
knees.
million
Pretty impressive
copies.
when a guy can repeat his delivery like
And that's
this.
better than any other Sonic game. 2.5 million copies, guys,
1 and 2
is
now
wonderful.
on Acuna.
Peterson will pitch to Ronald,
And
and that's going to be a foul to left.
side.
Pretty much has something in theory, and to look sideline. Pretty much anything else in return. That's 1-2 count.
pitch.
Peterson will pitch to Ronald Acuna.
That
2 balls and
misses
2
the
strikes
zone.
on him.
It's 2-2.
But yeah, guys, ever since Sonic Frontiers has recently been out since November 6th of last month,
Pitch.
2.5 million copies is
Guy
amazing.
right there.
I haven't gone my ass back to Sonic for a while, but I must say, guys, Sonic Frontiers is pretty good, from what I've heard.
3-2.
I know there was an IGN review on it. I think during the
And a
month of
foul
November
ball.
of last month, guys. I'm pretty sure. But it did suit, guys, a 7 out of 10, which people still like the game in general.
And a pitch.
You know, I mean, if I were to take on Sonic Frontiers, I think I could find myself in a no bad of a position. Pretty much having a good seat to sit
3-2
on,
the
but
way.
it all depends. Well, guys, that's going to be a line drive to
Should be
deep
extra
center.
bases. Now he turns and heads for second.
And that's a double to
High
center,
bounce
guys.
takes
Here
it over
come the
fence
first
for an
place Braves
automatic
again.
double.
Camp double, guys, by
Here's a big
Ronald
power
Acuna
threat.
Jr.
Austin Riley.
That's a double to center. Comes Austin Riley, guys.
First
That's
pitch,
1
and
strike
that's
by
in for a
Peterson.
strike.
We're going to keep on moving and keeping more under pressure. That's see, guys, Austin Riley struck out his first time up. Nobody out, guys. Went on second. Peterson will pitch to Riley. That's going to be strike
Swing and
number
a
2
miss.
now. That's a nice quality.
Count
Gets,
right here. Pitcher just
finally
to
grab a
drive
hold
for
of it.
seed. He can go anywhere
we got
he
2
wants
strikes.
to go
Peterson will
right
make
here.
short work. And that's going to be a
Stays
foul
alive.
to right. No base hit to draw attention. And waits for its call. Peterson will pitch to Riley.
And the
1 ball and
next
2
pitch is
strikes
way
now.
outside.
So that's a
Still
really,
just the
that's an
second
awesome
batter of the
achievement, guys,
inning,
for
and
a Sonic
on the
game.
mound, he's already
Or any other
thrown
game
13
with
pitches. They
with
got him
possible
working
good
hard out
injuries.
there.
especially with Sonic Frontiers. 2.5 million units is really good.
Next offering
2 balls and
misses,
2 strikes
and the
now, guys,
count's even at 2.
in total. Not much to relive, but hang tough and
Man
also
at second.
staying calm.
And a
Swing and a miss,
miss.
guys. Peterson
One
would get
gone
him out on
here.
strikes.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter.
First out of the inning, guys. Want to run around at second, holds his composure. Holds his opportunity.
He's really in one.
Good looking strikeout, guys, on the replay. Alright, guys, who's who in the sequel, guys? Spider-Verse. As all of us can check out all the Spideys and Spider-Man across the
Here
Spider-Verse.
is Matt Olson.
I did not see the first one, but I've heard the first one was exactly better than decent. Probably under decent, above average, but I would say, guys, it's probably not a problem. As all of us can see, well, all the spiders are.
Swing and a high fly
Pretty
ball
much,
down the left
who's
field
who in
line,
it.
but hooking foul.
I know that one person is playing
That's the belt
Spider-Man,
fire.
but someone can make short work,
And a foul ball.
and that's gonna be a
stays
foul on a
alive.
sinker. Umpire keeps it in play, keeps it more
And he
in hand.
deals. Gonna count
And that's
and
gonna be
2.
1 and 2 now,
He's not
guys.
afraid
As a
to
fourth
fall
teamer
into
at
a
home plate.
two-strike count. Knows the strike
Well,
zone
guys,
very
1 ball and
so
2
much
strikes.
so that I
Vincent
think
will pitch to
umpires will
Olsen.
look at him and determine
That's gonna be a
whether
foul on a
it's
circle
strike
change,
if he
guys.
swings
Once
or
again, 1 on second, 1 out on the replay. Vincent will pitch to Olsen. Swing and a miss, guys. Look at that.
2 down. So
Even though,
back-to-back
guys, the runner holds on to
strikeouts
second
now,
base,
they still
and it's
haven't
back-to-back
managed to do anything
strikeouts on the
with leadoff
replay.
double.
And that's the second out already. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, guys, is exactly the pretty much the sequel. The value for sequel, guys, for
And now it's Travis
the
d'Arnaud at the
Spider-Verse
plate.
franchise involving
First offering
Marvel.
way inside, almost got him.
That movie is slated to come out, guys, on June 1st of next year. But my love and I are going to be having our hands on Indiana Jones 5, which my pun will kill me for that later. But he does have church later on this morning, so
Swing and a
it's hoping I
bouncer.
can probably come over this tonight,
Toss to
but it all
Alonso,
depends.
and that is that.
Ground ball to the mound, guys.
For
Plus to
Atlanta.
Alonso at
They're
first
still
base,
knotted at
and the
0.
side is retired. Guys, I'm looking at the fans, guys, of City Field, having some nice food, gathering, watching a home team in the standing. Pretty much a good
Bottom
elevation.
4, now it's J.D. Davis.
Well, guys, bottom of the fourth, leading off for the Mets.
The designated hitter.
Looking again, everything straightened out, get back to the winning column. Let's see how that can benefit. Now it'll be J.D. Davis, guys. He's 0 for 1.
The pitch.
5 will pitch to J.D.
That
That's gonna
one
be on
off the
ball to
mark,
begin.
and that's ball 1.
Keep it in style. We got some check out. Load of robots, guys, have fallen. What does that
Foul
mean?
off down the right
As
side.
you guys can see, Armored Core 6 will retain the massive boss battles that made him
And
from
down the
software
lefty.
famous. I mean, as long as if the bosses are going to be famous, then I don't see that being a concern, maybe any other frustration.
Leadoff hitter retired in the
I will
fourth.
say, guys, Armored Core 6 could be the same as Elden Ring, but we're not really preserved, we're not really 100% so.
And
I mean, it could
Royals
maybe
get
happen. I mean, the game itself is coming out next year. So, honestly, it's coming out only for the PS5, PS4. Not on the Switch, guys, so the answer is no
And
on the
first
Switch,
pitch misses for
but
ball
only
1.
for our current next-gen consoles. That's all I recall. I've had my
Lefty turns, kick steals.
PS5 as my number 1 seed powerful system for the
Now
last
pop-up on the
little over 2
infield.
years now. Well, guys, that's going to be a pop-up right side of the
No trouble
mound.
here, puts
He picks it
away
up
for
in
the
time.
out.
That's the
And
second
there are
out of the
2
inning.
outs.
Center fielder, number 2.
You guys remember the title for Armored Core 6? And it's Fires of Rubicon. So,
Now it's Dominic
I would
Smith.
still expect Armored Core 6 to do quite well. But I think it probably will. Well, guys, here comes Dominic Smith. On the replay, he struck out his first time up. Next 5 will pitch to Dominic. And that's going to be a strike to begin.
0-1.
Against Padres of 8-6 against the Padres, against the Guardians.
He just wants to get the baseball
Fine, we'll
and
pitch to
deliver
Smith.
as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum
Strike
going.
number 2, guys, on a
0-2
four-seamer.
as he waves
Me
at
and my
that
left.
one.
This guy's not
Left
wasting
ear,
any
there we go.
pitches. Hitters
That's 5, we're
gotta
going to make
get
solid
the
work
swing
with
mode.
Smith.
This is a good time to expand this.
And that's
And he
another
got him.
strikeout, guys.
Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing
Looks like the
doing
Mets
for
cannot
Mets.
drive anything
And we are
at the
still
moment.
scoreless.
But it's still under pressure, guys. Still early in total. Well, guys, we go to top of the 5th. No score.
All
Game 2 at
set for the
City
start of
Field.
the inning. Now the left fielder.
Alright guys, top of the
Marcell
5th, leading off for the first players Braves right now.
Fielder, number
Struck out his first time up. He's all for 1 today. That would be guys batting 7th, Marcell Ozuna. Alright guys, here we go. Peterson sets the target, and here's the pitch to Ozuna. That's gonna be a strike to give him.
Well, he's been incredibly
D-backs up
efficient
2-0
this one.
guys
First pitch strike percentage over
at the
70%.
Marlins.
That's well above league average.
Peterson
That's
guys will
what's
pitch to
allowed him pitch
Marcel.
well up until this point.
2 good strikes
Next
to give
offering
him.
is
That's
in for a
impressive.
strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the
As you guys
count.
have seen from
I think
Selfless,
you
except
get
his
choked up a little
speeds
bit,
ended
spread out the feet,
with rather
you know what
odd
the
final
velocity or the
dedication.
location of this next pitch is
As you
gonna
guys
be.
have seen, there was a stage crasher. You guys understand from
Kicks and fires.
pretty much the past and present of this year's game awards.
Stays
When
alive.
Elden Ring won the 2022 Game of the Year victory, with the from the company that did incredibly well.
Swing
and a miss,
Came
guys.
out, and there's one away.
Soon as out on strikes on the
Simply sad, this
replay.
guy's flailing
Out
at
number
the
1
plate
guys
right now.
in
Just
total.
disconnected from head to toes in
Any
terms
pitcher
of
knows how to
the
find
sync
its
of his
good
body.
mark.
That's his 5th strikeout
Find the
of
same
series,
pitch,
and
find
we're
something
just 2
different.
games in, so
But
hoping to
finds
see
his
some kind of
strikeout
adjustment out of him.
pitch.
His at-bats are just
That's a good way to
little tough
handle it.
watch right now.
So now to the
But
plate.
yeah, guys,
for
no
Atlanta,
entertainers should be
Adam
arrested to
Duvall.
do something foolish, something terrible, something bad. I mean, no one
And
should be
that's in
able
there for
to.
strike
I mean,
one.
so that's from Izzy and staff. I'll look at that real quick. Here comes Adam Duvall, guys. He's 0 for 1 on the replay. In total. Well, guys, Peterson will pitch to Adam.
Swing
Strike
and a
number
miss
2, guys.
As he was out front that
Peterson
time.
is not messing around, guys. He's trying to get the Mets on the replay to get back in it. Even though, when
And
it
the
comes to a
pitch.
stat sheet, Peterson will make short work.
That
And that's 1
missing
ball and 2
inside.
strikes. Almost a hit by pitch opportunity. Which almost got him, guys. Almost dead.
The wind and the pitch.
Well, guys, Peterson sets the target to Adam. And that's going to be a ground
Ground ball
ball
up the
towards short.
Throw
And that's going to be
pulls him off the bag
an
and
infield
safe.
hit, guys. And here come the first place
Looked to me
Braves.
like
That's
he
an
got on the side of
E4.
the ball a little too much right there. Maybe
An
a little
E4
too
guys with a
casual as
single.
well with the throwing
Here come the
motion,
first place
and
Braves
when you
already.
don't stay on
That's
top of the
surprising.
ball and really
Almost
get
would have
out
gone
front
the
and
second
finish
out,
with a
guys,
good
but
release
not-
point, it's
not
very
really.
easy to lose control of it
Almost
to either
had it.
side.
Well, guys,
Kramer
what on the
Robertson
first one out?
next up
Next
for the
batter is
Braves.
Kramer Peterson.
He struck out swinging in
Peterson
his
will
first
pitch to
at
Kramer.
bat.
That's 1
In
strike
there,
on
and
him.
it's 0-1.
So we already spoke about this one, guys. I mean, the entertainer, now the stagecrashers should not be able to crash a nomination
And a pitch.
that won the 2022 Game of the Year.
They say you win.
That would be guys Elden Ring. I mean, it was a pretty tough fight between that game and God of War Ragnarok.
Duvall.
This is
at
why
first,
Elden Ring
one
was
gone.
my second choice. That's why I lost it because of my tears a little bit more. Because we knew that Elden Ring was going to win the 2022 of this year of the
And a
of the
pitch.
Game of the Year in total.
That's towards center.
And it pretty much
Smith
has.
coming
I
in
mean,
on
Elden
it.
Ring is
Snags
amazing.
it on the run.
You know, it's on a 10 out of
And
10
there's
with
two away.
Ragnarok. That's why Elden Ring came out before them. But other than that, guys, you guys still receive new episodes of God of War Ragnarok every 3 to 4 days a week. So guys, we'll have a new episode tomorrow after work. I think the
Dansby
factory and I
Swanson
are only
stands in.
working
Swanson,
I
former
think 3 or 4
first-round
days
pick
this
for the
week,
Arizona
since we got
Diamondbacks,
Christmas coming up.
Vanderbilt player in college
Unless I'm
World Series
pretty
player,
sure.
all that good stuff, but
But it all
really
depends.
coming into his own.
Guys, here comes Dansby Swanson.
Yeah,
That's going to be
ball.
foul on a sinker. He's 1 for 2 guys on the replay. Went on the first guys on the replay with 2 outs.
And here
This in will pass to Swanson.
And it's
1 ball and
1-1.
1 strike now. Phillies Rangers up 9-7 guys at the Phillies. Okay, guys, 1-1 count.
2 outs.
Peterson will target Dansby.
This to center
And that's going to be
field.
the end of the inning, guys. That's going to be a fly out to center. Dominic Smith
Puts
is there,
squeeze
makes the
on
catch.
it, and that'll do it.
That's
Braves
not stop
strand
working
one.
it.
Still
And
no
he got
score.
it. Alright, guys, we go to bottom of the 5th inning. We got no score, guys. First place Braves nothing, my Mets nothing. Game 2 at City Field on the replay.
Back here in Queens.
Okay, guys,
Now
here we
it's
go.
gonna be
Bottom of the 5th.
Starling
Leading off
Marte.
from the Mets right now. Will be Starling Marte.
The left fielder.
It's 1 for 1 guys on the
Line
replay.
pitch.
Fried will pitch to Starling. That's 1
That
ball
one
on him.
misses. 1-0.
Dune has wrapped up guys' production. After bringing next year, debuted
Kicks
2 weeks
and
forward.
deals.
as Doom Part 2 guys has finished production here
And a
today.
pop-up, right side, foul
According to
territory.
the one that we'll be playing as Willie
Olsen
Walker guys
makes the
and
play,
Walker.
and there's one down.
And that'll be guys
Good hard
Timothy
fastball up in the zone right
Sadie.
there. They look really good coming in.
Timothy
but so
Solomon.
hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So Doom Part 2 guys has
On the mound,
basically
very
finished its
efficient,
filming.
able to produce
So
the
it's going to be
outcome,
all
seems
set
like
and
within the
prepared
third or fourth pitch
to
of
get to
just
next
about
year.
every at-bat.
So I still have not seen the first one. I've heard the first one was good, but
Slap
never seen it
foul.
myself. I never have, but I will say the actors do quite well as characters of who they play in.
Next pitch is
So yeah, I
downstairs.
mean, I will say the movie itself is pretty much little over decent. Pretty much better than average at this point.
Next offering is foul back.
I mean, it's going to be exactly interesting to see how Doom Part 2 guys, if it does a little more better than
And that
the very
one
first
almost
one.
got him.
But Doom guys came out earlier this year. So Doom Part 2 guys has finished production. So we're just gonna see when we get a first trailer, get our first look. That's gonna be a foul to left, guys. Nobody will reach it. Waits for its opportunity.
The wind of the pitch.
Left side will pitch to Lindor. He's 0 for 1 on the replay.
Next
That's
offering
3 balls
is
and 2
outside.
strikes now. Keeps in right in hand.
And a
Well, guys,
payoff
more of the
pitch.
same unless you like your VR games.
Got him.
Swing and a
He's
miss,
down on
guys. Out
strikes
number 2.
for the second time today.
I mean, he thought he had a bad swing in. I mean, the swing in would have been a walk, guys, but that's a strikeout. But Cisco Lindor, guys, on the replay is shortstop. So he's a good shortstop. Guys, I'm checking out the chapter 2 reservation with you guys of The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. I think we spoke about that. I think last week, maybe like 2 weeks ago. And recently did a decent review. We also did have a review of the Callisto Protocol, but I thought that game was good too. In all honesty, it pretty much did quite well. Well, guys, that's gonna be a foul up top to right field.
Hey bro, how are you?
What's up, Leon, my brother? How you doing? Making a loud shout out. Foul with 380 miles and all companions. I can't complain, my brother. Just a little bit tired, just been relaxing.
The punch out there.
And that's gonna be a strikeout
That's his
looking, guys.
second
And he
strikeout.
got him.
Mets go down
And
quickly,
Sadas
and
retired.
we're still knotted at 0.
Well, guys, after 5 innings, first place Braves 2 hits, Mets 3 hits, 1 out.
I'm doing
We got no
good.
score, guys. We go to top of the 6th. Game 2 at City Field.
And welcome back. Now the
Well, guys, leading
number 2
off for the
hitter,
first place
Phil
Braves
Gosselin.
in the top of 6th right now.
Designated hitter.
Will be Phil Gosselin. Hold on a second. I haven't sent some. Give me 1 second.
The
Vivian's
pitch.
just sent me something. Let me double check.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Okay. Looks like Vivian sent me a couple dogs or something. I'm pretty sure, but I will say since they're
And a
sleeping, it's not
pitch.
too bad. Matt Peterson will pitch to Gosselin. That's gonna be a
And it's
foul to
foul
right
away.
field. That's what I have thought about getting pretty much good pets after we get married. Once we get a nice,
The next
nice
offering
comfortable
misses, and a
possession.
count 2-1.
Well, we'll see what happens. It's gonna be amazing once we get to the upcoming years. Matt Peterson will pitch to Phil. That's gonna be
Swing
a
and
fly
ball
out to
lifted
left field. So Martinez out to left field.
And out
It makes a
number
wonderful
1 on the
catch.
grab.
Out number 1, guys, on the play.
The right fielder. number
Alright, guys.
16,
Lauren S.
Ronald.
Heswitz
And
says
here
he
is
never
Ronald
marked
Acuna
the book.
Jr.
The book. I
He
think we
is
talked
quite
about
an
that.
athlete. I
If
mean,
I
you
were the
look
Silver
around
Runner
the
guy
other
says
sports,
he never
basketball,
marked
football,
the
you
books.
feel like he could thrive in
I
one
mean,
of those
no
sports,
actor
too.
should be able to keep the pace moving when it comes to the books of the
First
Witcher.
offering misses
Um,
the mark.
You can expect
But
this
also,
hitter
guys,
to
it's
be
more
looking for
historic,
something on a
probably a
team.
different
Get up in the air
different
and
opportunity
untie
for
this
it, but
ballgame.
no one should be able
And the
to
1-0.
suffer the fault on it. Well,
Gets him
it's
to
not
chase
really
after
happen,
that one.
you know. But we've looked at an opportunity like that since last week. 6 days
Gets the call.
Come on, guys, for 1 week at this point. Otherwise, the series is good for what it is. Compared to one series, guys, 9 times out of 10, and that's Game of Thrones. And that's going to be a line drive to left, and he makes a catch, guys, to left field. That's Starr Marte. Good upgrade to catch, guys. That is Marte on the replay. And that's the second out of the inning. He don't like the bat off his hand. Well, guys, here comes the man that's 2 strikes. It's off 2, and that would be Austin Riley. Guys, Peterson will pitch to Riley. Strike number 1. Good looking strike. If we have a pretty good starting pitcher, we're going to get the job done and get a team to win, guys, in a home stadium. Good way to handle it. Oh, guys, we'll see what else we have here tonight. I mean, this morning. Well, not very much. But yeah, anything else that's more to draw attention. But newsflash, guys, Black Adam is officially on HBO Max now with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That was a line drive to right field, guys. Gets a quick peek. He fields it, makes the catch, and that's it. Well, guys, we got no score right now. We're going to bottom to 6. Game 2 at Citi Field on the replay. Okay, guys, bottom of 6. We're going to tie the screws, leading off for the Mets, guys. We lose Galorme. He gets blown out, guys, and he gets grounded out. He's 0 for 2 in his first 2 at-bats. But yeah, guys, Black Adam is the first one on HBO Max with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. With Henry Cavill is no longer playing as Superman, so... As I mentioned earlier, I'll say it again. We don't know if he's going to be playing as the Man of Steel. But we do know, guys, Man of Steel 2 is still happening. Once we get to 2023... we got Super Mario Brothers as an anime coming in with Chris Pratt, Harley Day, Zach Black, the one that plays as Princess Peach, also with Toadstool, Donkey Kong, anything else in perspective. That was a fly out to right center, guys, on the replay, and that's out number 1. So we got something to think about once we have a good enough plans. So the plans are going to be interesting. We also have Indiana Jones 5, The Rise of Destiny. What's this exactly, guys? The final performance for Harrison Ford as Dr. Jones. With Beloved and I are still thinking about watching it, even though, guys, even though it is his last performance, it's going to be having sad thoughts. I would be Superman over Henry Cavill, but I don't know what I mean, I would start saving people, but 9 times out of 10, I would save my sweetness. A little bit with my friends, too. Especially with you guys. And that's going to be a ground ball to right, guys. And that's a base hit to right field. Padres up 10-6, guys, over the Guardians on the replay. That's a single to right field. That's what the Mets need to start doing right now. Get the base hits, get back to the winning column, and apply the pressure. Alright, guys, right around the first one out comes first baseman Pete Alonso. Probably would have waited. But Pete Alonso, guys, on the replay. He's 1 for 2 right now. He has a double in the first inning. Well, guys, has a strike to begin. Max Fried sets the target. Here's the pitch to Alonso. 2 strikes on him on a 4-seamer. Pirates up 5-0, guys, at Tigers at Tiger Stadium. Well, guys, Fried looking to make short work for 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Pete. That's going to be a foul on a sinker. D-backs up 3-0 at the Marlins. Looking for another 0-2 count, 5 for Pets. 1 and 2 count this time. Alright, guys, we have we have one last article today. On a Sunday morning for baseball. The film will be introducing, guys, new elements and characters. As you guys have seen, Death Stranding is happening. Hideo Kojima Damn, guys, I'm trying to see how I can spell it. Hideo Kojima, guys, is officially going to be producing a Death Stranding movie. I believe Norman Reedus is going to be playing the role, if I'm right. And that's going to be a ground ball to left field, guys. And that's a single to left field. Pete Alonso, guys, on the replay. Now 2 for 3. Pretty much has a good stat. And also, guys, we'll also have characters with the Death Stranding universe. see if I can expand on it a little bit. We got first and second, one out against Sadie Davis. It's over 2 on the replay. And bad news, it'll be at the end of the inning. It's going to be a pop-up to left field. And it is. And that is out number 2. First and second will stay on the bats. We're going to keep the pressure and keep its momentum moving. Awesome progress. So yeah guys, next wedding movie is in the works from Kojima Productions and Barbarian's Hammerstone Studios. For the rest of our guys is up next, 1-2 on the replay. But yeah guys, Death Stranding 2 is happening for our consoles. Don't know when it's coming out for next year though, but I still think guys, Death Stranding 2 is the first way to sequel after the efforts of the first one for our consoles. That's gonna be foul on the Tsushima. Leon and Sam says, I saved and took a shower this morning. I am a clean monkey. Well, I usually take my showers every morning, as I normally do, before I start relaxing, before I get picked up from my house to work to back to where I was previously. And that's gonna be a pop-up guys to home plate. He makes the counts, got the reads, and the inning is over that quick.
2 left for the Mets.
He finally got a nice play. Alright guys, 6 completing innings already. We got the top of the 7th inning guys, for baseball every weekend. We got no score.
Welcome back, top of inning number 7.
Alright guys, top of the 7th, leading off for the first place Braves. We're gonna draw a good string.
With one swing.
And that'll be Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 guys on the replay with a strikeout and the ground out. New pitcher will come into play right now.
Trevor Williams.
And new pitcher guys, leaving for the Mets right now. New pitcher guys is Trevor Williams. 7th game appearance on the replay. With a good average of 184. 2 walks, 16 strikeouts. Alright guys, Williams will get the stretch to Olson. And that's going to be a fly out to left center. So Martinez there, he's batting 7th on the replay. Makes the catch. And there you go guys, first down the inning. So I will say guys, this Death Stranding movie, it all depends if it'll tell the difference between the gaming franchise to the movie. I mean, there's only one other movie that is compared to it. Probably not much to really organize, probably think ahead. And what is it? Ratchet & Clank. I mean, ever since Ratchet & Clank recently became a remake for the PS4 and also Xbox and also on Steam for our computers.
And that's outside.
I mean, there was until the difference between the movie and the Ratchet & Clank game itself. To see which one is better. Watching the movie in general, that's good and different. I'll play the entire franchise of Ratchet & Clank. I don't know if we're having... I'm not sure if there's going to be another Ratchet & Clank game. Hopefully next year, but it remains to be seen. But we'll see. As Williams will pass to Travis. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. But we don't usually get a lot of IGN news. I usually say it week after week after week. Every weekend. When it comes to weekend mornings. But you guys consider yourselves news though. About our awesome community. We got 3-2 count. Williams will pass to Travis. Foul on the 4-seamer. It'll keep it under pressure to make sure anybody's closer. We got another pitch to Travis. Foul on another 4-seamer, guys. Usually you want to have a good look in your glove and start pitching and get a batter to strike out to make sure it does not get a base hit to draw a lot of attention or entertainment. As Williams for pitch again. That's going to be a line drive to left field, guys. So Martinez making sorry for it. Makes another great catch. And there you go, guys. He got it. Officially. And that's out number 2 of the inning. Alright, guys. Next up is Marcell Ozuna. On the replay, he has struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. He'll be facing Trevor Williams. Well, I got Trevor will pitch to Marcell. That's 1 ball to him. We are making love shoutouts, showing out too, and for you guys, for our awesome community. With our followers and our 380 months. Never
Good
give
eye
up, guys.
right
Never
there.
surrender.
Struggled a little bit in this one.
Stay
Couple
awesome, stay
strikeouts
entertained,
earlier, but
and
doing a
always
much better
stay
job in this
amazing.
at-bat to get ahead and find a
By also
good
staying
hitter's
focused,
count
too.
at 2-0.
Williams looking for a strike.
And a foul
And he
ball.
does, guys. That's a foul to
Makes the
left
count
field.
2-1.
Marcell Ozuna thought he had that one. But it comes back differently. Williams will pitch to Ozuna. That's 3 balls and 1 strike now. Pretty much at its own risk. At its own column. Williams will pitch to Marcell.
Swings
Strike
and
number
misses,
2, guys,
center
with 3
field
balls.
off.
Good way to draw separation. Well, guys, Williams will pitch to Marcell.
The right-hander gives
And
up
that's
the
a walk,
2-out
guys.
walk.
Here come the first
Not
place
easy
Braves.
laying
That's a
off that
walk on the
pitch.
play.
It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't
Alright,
fooled at
guys,
all.
my highest likes is 808.
Thanks for Atlanta.
V's
Adam
1478 and Mons 380. I was pretty much doing, ever since I was doing my own thing, guys, spending time with my Subway family between having breakfast in the morning from yesterday and
Right-handed reliever.
early supper as well. I was also granted guys a Google Play card to save YouTube Premium on Thursday. Well, it is exactly my last check for the
Next
2022
ball, he's
year.
in for a strike.
Already this year. So I was granted a 2.5 Google Play. Haven't spent anything, but
Yeah, the righty
I'm giving that payment for
a swing and a deep
what do you call it,
drive.
guys, for
Left
YouTube
field.
Premium.
That's back.
So I'm keeping that on the structure.
Gone.
And that's a deep left field, guys. That one's gone.
Adam Duvall blasts
I thought that was
one
going to be
out.
a
His
catch,
second of the
catch,
year.
but guess
It's
not.
2-0.
That's a 2-run suck, guys, to deep left field. And here come the Braves. Second home run of the season, of the replay, guys, from Adam Duvall. It finally sets the record straight. And it finally does.
He's so
And it's
good
2-0
at getting his
first place
arms
Braves.
extended, and that's
Mets,
exactly what he did right there.
could not
He'll
elaborate a
typically
whole
want
lot.
to pull a pitch and
Scratching their
back on the
heads.
plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to
One of the
roll
players
over,
thought it
stays
would have a
through
good
the
chance.
ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
But that one's gone,
Kramer
guys.
Robertson
Game 2 at
next
City
up for the
Field.
Braves.
The batter number 5.
Well, guys, here comes Kramer Robertson. Williams will pitch to Kramer.
First
That's
pitch,
one ball to
just
him.
misses.
Well, guys, on the replay, Kramer Robertson is 0 for 2. He struck out and flown out differently. Knowing a reliever pitcher, guys, or even if you're a starting pitcher for a team, would love to get out of this inning right about now. And he would too. I mean, we don't usually see a female or a woman try to pitch. But only men can
This
do
one
that.
popped up right side.
Well, guys, that's going to be a
Guillorme
pop-up to
on the
right
move.
field. Let's go on base there. What an easy catch. And
But
the
two
turn.
come across to
And the
score
side is
in the
retired.
inning, courtesy of this
2-1 homer, guys, to deep left
And
field.
it's 2-0.
Adam Duvall gets the second home run of the season. Does a nice job, gets exception, and that's great work. We're going to bottom of the 7th inning, guys.
Back here at the
It's Braves,
ballpark, bottom of the
Braves 2,
7th,
and
and
first
stepping in
place,
for New York,
Mets nothing.
Dominic Smith.
Well, these
Well,
fans
guys, bottom of
definitely
the
wanna
7th,
get
leading off for the Mets right
involved
now.
in the game.
With Dominic
All it's gonna
Smith,
take is to
batting
get the
6th,
leadoff
number
man
2.
or even a base
He
runner
struck
off.
out twice, guys. He's 0 for 2.
The pitch.
Well, guys, Fried will pitch to Dominic. And that's going to
In
be
the
a
air,
fly
right
ball
side.
to
Acuna
right center.
there.
Picks it
And
up,
it's
makes the
caught
catch.
for the out.
Maybe
Yeah, it's
thought that
nothing
one
to
off the
say,
edge just
but
a little bit.
really
Couldn't quite
pretty much
barrel it up
complain.
enough to really drive it.
Now batting.
Don't get the rightful object. And that one, guys, is out number 1.
Starling Marte up to hit.
Pirates up 5 to 2, guys, at the Tigers. At Tigers Stadium. Well, guys, here comes Starling Marte now on the replay. He has a single, guys. He's 1 for 2. Fried will pitch to Starling. That's
First
1
pitch
ball to
doesn't
him.
find the zone. Bullpen activity starting up
Get
now.
something to give the
Darren
gap,
O'Day
but
up and throwing.
Presser in
Jansen
hand.
getting
We
loose
got the
as
first
well.
place Braves have Darren O'Day and Kelly Jansen warming up. No, 1 righty, guys, but 2.
The wind
Fried will
of the
pitch to Marte. 2
And
balls
there's
and
the
no
ball.
strikes.
When you get ahead
Keeps
in
it
the
Bryant
count,
in
there's no
possession.
doubt that the success rate
We're
goes
gonna
up.
stay in
That's
the
what he's
moment,
been doing.
and
It's made a big
I'll
impact
play
for him
something
in
new.
recent games.
Guys, with 2 balls, Fried will
And here
pitch
it
to
comes.
Starling. And that's going to be a foul
spoiled,
ball.
and
It's probably going to be a
the
strike
count
with
now
2
2-1.
balls this time around.
Really great
Not much
change
to
of
throw
speeds.
there,
He
but
goes
throwing
off the off-speed
different
to the
opportunities.
fastball, and the hitter doesn't
Fried
know
will pitch
what's
to
coming
Marte.
next.
Oh,
And that's going to be a flying ball to deep left
Way
field.
back there.
Racing
On its
back,
way.
and it
Gone.
strikes back, guys. It's gone.
He
Mets knew what they
sends
got
it
to
out of
do.
here.
Finally
And
had
they cut
something
into
to
the
begin.
lead. It's 2-1.
And on the replay, guys, that's the 4th home run of the replay for Starling Marte. And here come the Mets now. It's like, what was that in the first game? In game 1 at Citi Field, guys, that was the only problem. Only had 9 hits or 10. But I solo suck, guys. And the score update is, it is 2-1 first place Braves. Game 2 at Citi Field. 4th home run of the replay, guys, Starling Marte. Finally has the presser to give it. To give it what it's worth.
And he will make a move to the pen.
And I think the starting pitch is done, guys.
And as he heads off, we'll step
And
aside
he
for a
is.
minute. Back with the new pitcher after this
Pretty
break.
much had enough, but did an alright performance at the
Tyler
start in
Metzger
general.
will take over on the mound.
Now,
Trying to
Alright,
protect
guys,
this
new
lead.
pitcher
number 16.
for the first place Braves right now. As you guys can see, it is Tyler Metzger. In his 7th game appearance, with a below average of 405. No wins, no losses. Well, 4 walks and 9
Francisco
strikeouts,
Lindor
apparently.
comes up to the plate.
Alright, guys, here comes shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's over 2 on the replay.
Francisco.
Metzger will pitch to Lindor. That's going to be a foul on the 4-seamer now. Under pressure. Lindor, guys, has struck out twice. He's over 2 on the replay. He'll be facing, well, guys, he'll be facing Tyler Metzger. But yeah, guys, I had a good night's sleep after spending time, most of my
Next
time
pitch
with
is
my Subway
outside.
family,
A ball,
and
one strike.
my partner went to go see Avatar 2 last night with her aunt after supper. I mean, so
Tying
supper
run
was
at the
exactly
plate.
right, from what I've heard from my pizza. So, but see, obviously, it's not going to say anything once we see it one-on-one.
Swings
And that's going to
through
be coming
that
up, guys, this Thursday night. And I did announce, guys, you guys will not have a new episode of Mass Effect Legendary Edition
pitch.
coming up.
Swing
And that's going to be a
and miss,
strikeout,
and he's
guys.
down on
Strike
strikes
number
for
2.
the 3rd straight at bat.
Actually, yeah, guys, out number 2, I'm sorry. Out number 2 of the inning. Something shocking, no surprise.
Strike out a guy 3 times in a game.
And
That guy's got to go
probably-
back and really
probably
study some
reaches
video
him.
with his hitting coach. Figure out
And
how
got
they're
some-
beating
got
him.
something to
Make this
track.
adjustment really quick. 'Cause
Well, guys, in the
we're
last
around
batting
the league in a
position,
hurry.
he's also off 2 on the
Tomas
replay.
Nido up now
That'll be
for the
Tumas
Mets.
Nitu. We're facing Matzek. Tyler will pitch to Tumas.
Swings through
Strike
that
number
one.
1, guys.
0-1.
Heads up. So I say, oh no, in the courtroom. Has something better, has different to display, and has something to work out. But I did do a couple of my baseball projects yesterday, guys. Finally had the time to do it.
Swing,
And
high
I
fly
did.
ball left field.
Altogether.
Ozuna should have this
That's going to be
one.
a flare to left field, guys.
Pulls
Picks it up in
down
hand
and he makes the
defensively,
catch.
makes the catch.
That is the inning.
And the side
Mets
is
draw
retired.
closer thanks to
Nice
the
solo
home
set,
run.
guys, to deep left
And
field.
this is now
Fourth
a
home run
2-1
of the
ball
replay
game.
for Starling Marte to keep the Mets right in position. Does a nice job, gets a nice effort, and a nice hand.
Back here
Fun,
at Citi
good stuff
Field.
on it.
We go to the 8th.
Alright,
Now
guys,
the leadoff
game 2 at
spot for the
Citi Field,
Braves,
spinning off
Dansby
for the
Swanson.
first place Braves, top of the 8th. Will be the leading hitter, Dansby Swanson.
The
It's
line
1
to
for
kick
3 on the
pitch.
replay.
That one ripped.
And that's going to be,
And
look like a base
foul
hit.
ball.
That's a foul to right field. Gives up a strike his first time around. Williams will pass to Swanson.
Next offer
2
is
strikes
in
now.
for a strike.
2 good strikes from a reliever or a starter. That's something you probably want to do, guys, to keep it right under pressure.
The wind to the pitch.
And we're going to make solid work and hand.
That's out to center
Well,
field.
guys, that's going to be a line drive to center. Dominic
takes the
Smith
ground,
got it.
And there's one down.
And he gets a nice elevation. And that's the first out, guys, on the replay. Well, yeah, guys, as far as my baseball projects go,
Phil Gosselin.
I go back to my
getting ready to
2002
hit.
Twins replay. And it's on my 02 Twins, guys. I mean, I always manage one team out of 32.
And
Actually, out
that's
of
in
30
there for
teams
strike one.
when it comes to outside the park baseball 23. So I did do game pretty much the finale and Skydome. It was my
Started after it,
02
tried to
Twins,
hold
guys,
up.
taking
Now
on
look to
the
first. No swing.
Toronto
Earl Hendricks
Blue
with the
Jays.
call.
And my 02 Twins was on the record of
Next pitch
the replay
is
way,
outside.
the replay record, guys, was 2 wins and 3 losses. And
Kicks and
my 02
fires.
Twins won last night, won 12-3. Pretty much have a good performance and a blowout victory. So my 02 Twins, guys, on my PC is officially 3-3. Sitting 0-3 in the first 3 games, but won 3 straight so far. So that's pretty much good to look into. And that's going to be a walk, guys, for William Goslin. And here come the first place Braves. We're going to wake up somehow, keeping Brian Sessom. And next batter, guys, against Ronald Acuna Jr. He doubled in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 2 on the replay. You guys, Williams for pitch to Ronald. That's 1 ball now. I also did do my 1971 Yankees replay. I did the finale at Memorial Stadium, home of the Orioles. And I will say, guys, normally it was a very close game. It was a very close game, guys, on my computer from yesterday. So both our teams were tied up at 4-4. But the one that took the first lead was my 71 Yankees. Home of Action PC Replay Baseball. Just to name anything off the bat. Williams will pitch to Ronald. That's 3 balls and 1 strike now. Walking the batter is not going to solve anything between the team that is trying to come back in it. And it's going to come back in it, guys. That's a base hit to right field.
The throw into second, Goslin around
That's a base hit to right field, guys, and that's a run will score.
And they lead by 2.
And here come the first place Braves again. Probably had some to work in. Double to right field, guys, and the score is 3-1 Braves. Game 2 at Citi Field. Gosh dang, guys. Applying the good pressure and good health right now.
1 out, runner at second.
Holy
now,
cow,
here
guys.
is Austin Riley.
Here comes Austin Riley. He's 0 for 3. That's going to be foul on the slider. But back to my baseball projects for a second. So my 71 Yankees on my 1971 replay pretty much played a good game. But fallen a little bit short of the red-hot Baltimore Orioles. So honestly, guys, it was an excellent, exciting game. So my 71 Yankees lost 5-4. Starting pitcher was Stan Banson, and then for the Baltimore Orioles, perhaps, was a different pitcher. Was a starter than my 71 Yankees is, and that would be. What's his name, guys? Tim Coolio. Tim Coolio's not that bad of a starter, but he's good. And that's a strikeout looking, guys. Austin Riley's having a hard time getting the balls he's trying to swing and not miss. And there it is, guys. Out number 2 on the replay. What on the second row hold. After a nice double to right field and having a run to begin. Pretty much a good job to jump in and out for it.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
My brother Leon, are you still in? Or is just relaxing? Getting prepared for Monday Night Raw tomorrow. Baseball is coming back tomorrow, guys. That's why I'm officially on the road to the Royal Rumble for the time period. As it's going to be the Royal Rumble on the way to the 39th WrestleMania of next year. I mean, I still keep an eye on wrestling as good as I can get, but I mean, Leon and I are always big wrestling fans, with anything possible. Well, guys, 1-2 count. Williams will pitch to Olsen. It's going to be foul on a 4-seamer. Alright, good. But other than that, yeah. Can't complain otherwise. Did you watch SmackDown this past Friday, Leon? I mean, I watched some of it. I recently watched some of it this past Friday. But this coming Friday for SmackDown, it's pretty much the Christmas edition. It's gonna be.
Here's Darren O'Day to take over
yeah,
from
there we go.
Braves.
It's gonna be taped, but it's still gonna be on air on Fox though. We got new pitcher for the first place Braves. It's Darren O'Day. He's making his 5th game appearance with another good average of 9 in total.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
We got bottom of the 8th leading off for the Mets. It'll be Louis Galloimi. He's 0 for 3. Trying to get a first hit moving. And we're facing Darren O'Day. Guys, Darren will pitch to Lewis. And that's going to be a fly ball to right center. And he got it. He makes the catch already, guys. Nice work. And that's the first out of the inning. Draws attention. Let's no ball get past him.
Brandon Nimmo.
Yeah, guys, I did watch a little bit of SmackDown. I mean, a little bit more of Friday Night SmackDown before the start of the weekend. So it was a good show. It's building up. Still doing a little more building up for
First off,
the last SmackDown coming up. I know that Hit Row loses to the longest reigning undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos, perhaps. So that's why this Friday's new episode of SmackDown for Fridays is taped prior to the holidays, with Christmas coming up next week. So yeah, apparently they recently taped it. They was started taping this past Friday. And other than that, yeah.
Next pitch is
that's gonna be 2 balls and 1 strike, guys. Brandon Nemo's 1 for 3 on the replay. We're gonna keep in beneath it, keep it in balance. And that's gonna be bad news, guys. That's gonna be a pop-up behind second. He picks it up and got a nice quality catch. And that's the second out of the inning, guys. Padres beat the Guardians 10-6. So not throwing a lot insane, but did everything he could possibly do. Well, guys, here comes a man that still has the home runs in total. He's also 2 for 3 with a double and a single. That big guy's Pete Alonso, first baseman. We'll be facing Darren O'Day. That's going to be a foul out of the... sorry about that, guys. That's going to be a foul to Fort Seamer. Fellow awesome community. That's Darren O'Day with pitch to Alonso. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, as good as
brings the balance, brings the pace. But yeah, guys, my 71 Yankees on PC Replay Baseball is now 4-7. So now my 71 Yankees will be having a 2-game series.
The next pitch misses.
Taking on who else? The Washington Senators. But the Senators are 4-8. In all honesty, at this point.
Very important to be patient.
That's all day. We'll pitch to Alonso.
The 2-1.
3 balls and 1 strike. That's a different quality. Well, guys, White Sox up 6-0 against the Cubs. Red Machine up 3-1 at the Brewers. So we're visiting and pretty much hosting.
Good plate
and that's a walk,
there.
guys.
Able
Ooh.
to take the walk. How big
a walk for existence.
I don't think it's a big deal.
Don't see that very often, but bunch of pressure on that board.
With the power he has, he can hit home run. I think
well, guys, here comes J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 3. Put him on at first base. Has 2 outs, though. We'll be facing Darren O'Day. Double Pets.
Davis.
And that's going to be a strike up top.
And takes a look at a called strike.
Still waiting for anything to accumulate a little bit more. Trying to put pressure on.
At the belt finals.
And that's going to be a strike, guys. There's still 2 outs, guys. Put him on at first base. The second strike to keep it under anything. Okay, guys, but 2 strikes on the replay. O'Day, we're going to make short work. And that's a strikeout again. Mets only have 1 run to show for it.
It's 3-1.
And the Mets normally do. So pretty much the Mets are going to be dropping again. If anything else is not changed. Well, guys, we go to top of the 9th. First place Braves 3, Mets 1. Game 2 at Citi Field. Well, guys, top of the 9th. Leading off for the first place Braves. This guy can see is going to be Travis d'Arnaud.
We're back. It's the top of the
Alright, guys, new pitcher for the Mets right now on the replay. Well, it's Jason Cervi, guys. Well, he'll be taking over. Looking at his 5th game appearance. He has a 1-2 1-loss record today. With a 348 around average. Well, guys, here we go. Jason will set the target to Travis. That's 1 strike to him. Does a nice job giving the ball he wants to give and want. Jason will pass to Travis. That's gonna be a single to right field, guys. And here come the Braves again.
He needed that one.
Gosh dang, guys. Let's play Braves got a single to right field.
You feel really good about what
but as far as other teams have been going, both the Giants and the Astros are 10-4. My 71 Yankees we play, and Baltimore's been blazing a trail to 9-1, and below average teams as the Padres 2-10, and Chicago Cubs are 2-11. Well, Chicago Cubs never done anything terribly. Despite the fact of upgrading much more of a team. You know, to get much better and stronger, powerful, having pitchers on the mound, offense and defense, and, yeah. And no double play, guys. But does get the first out, though. One is on at first base, guys. Almost a double play. The double play is usually its best friend. It normally is. But on it, guys, as far as what's going on for the rest of today, there's really not much going on, to be honest. I mean, my son's taking on church this morning, with time for family, and just hoping I can come over tonight. Depending how the snow's gonna fit in, though. I mean, she doesn't want me to start slipping. We'll start slipping on anything, but I don't think we're going to get any more snow until later on this week. So that's something not to really speculate any particular time. But honestly, guys, I don't think so. But we'll see how things can work out and take a step. Well, guys, Cesar will make short work, and he'll strike out Adam Duvall. He did have a 2-1 homer, guys. It's a good-looking strikeout, gets good benefit, and he got him. And that's an out number 2, guys, of the inning on the replay. He finally got the smart and finally got aggressive. Well, guys, next batter is Kramer Robertson. He's over 3 on the replay. That's going to be a strike to give him. And he does. Kramer Robinson, guys, popped down in the 7th. He's 0 for 3.
Leads off first.
We're facing Taysom Saribi. Taysom will pitch to Robinson. It's going to be a foul on a splinter this time. And he did. Alright, guys, 0-2 count. Taysom will make short work. And he does. He struck him. He struck him out, guys. Struck out Kramer Robinson. That's a nice job. And the inning is over, guys. We're going to bottom of the 9th on the replay. This place Braves 3, guys. Mets 1. Game 2 at City Field. And the new pitcher, guys, for the Braves right now. In first place will be AJ Minter, playing a 13-game appearance. We'll have a good average. A delightful average of 3 total. And leading off for the Mets, guys, will be pretty much a good batter. Yeah, 6 homers, guys, for 15 runs driven in. 1 for 3. And it's Eduardo Escobar. You'll be facing AJ Minter. AJ will pitch to Escobar. That's going to be a foul on a cut seamer. Usually a pitcher, usually a hitter would want to hit something big. Like a run, a base hit. Anything else that can disguise it. That's going to be strike number 2, guys. Usually, the Mets have been suffering way too much. Losing the last 3 games from the weekends. And that's a swing and a miss, guys. Out number 1 now. Escobar does have a single, but can't have anything in general if you're trying to get back in this game. You know? Trying to get something to get back in. Take your shots and get back to where you're at. Usually one of these players is trying to do it right now, honestly. Well, guys, here comes Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 3. And that's going to be a fly out to right field, guys. He'll make it. And that's a second out for the Mets now. I mean, the Mets are going to be dropping another loss again. And normally he is. I mean, normally the Mets are on my replay. Especially if anything else is not X soon. We got to check out Starling Marte. He does have a home run. He's 2 for 3. We'll be facing AJ Minter. We got Minter will pitch to Starling. 1 strike on a cut seamer. So let's see the average split for Starling Marte so far today. He's good with lefties. A little under average between righties. That's going to be a ball and a strike for him. There's a lot of corrections, balances, differences. Well, guys, Minter will pitch to Marte. And
Next
that's
pitch
it,
is
guys, for the
popped up.
Mets. That's it.
Robertson in position.
That's going to be a pop-up towards second.
He's got it.
And the Mets
All
will have
game.
another
And
loss.
The Braves take the
The Mets
first
don't
two
seem
games
to
of this
find
series
anything.
on the road.
Great pitchers
I mean, my
do
Mets
this
have
one.
dropped
You get to a certain
4
point
games.
where
I mean,
each
lost 4
pitcher
games
is
for
trying
another
to
damn thing
outdo
prior.
the other, go a little
But now,
bit
guys,
deeper into
losing
the
4
ballgame.
games out of
And
the
for
last
these
5.
guys, it really came
My
down
Mets
to a
haven't
few
found
key
anything
at-bats.
yet.
This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our
And normally
entire
it's
crew. I'm
not,
John
guys.
Shambi saying
That's more
so
normal
long.
and classified. But my Mets did okay, but only had a home run by Starry Marte, though.
Final line score for
So my Mets, guys, are 15-15 now. Haven't got a win after losing 4 consecutive games. I mean, back when I was managing the Detroit Tigers, for our awesome community, for our awesome community, guys, my Tigers did okay, but my Mets guys were 15-15, which that's under pressure with underselling for anything else in between. All right, guys. Before we get to live scores and see how the players did, how the teams are between
Hi, I'm Justin
winning and
Leitner,
losing.
This is your Wednesday edition of
Remember,
Inside
guys,
the Show. Starting off in the
next stream,
National
guys,
League
will
East,
probably be
Max Fried
tomorrow.
earned the third W of
So,
the
and
season, helping
once we
lead
get
the
through
Braves to a
of the
win
live
over the Mets,
scores and
3-1.
after I save,
Cole Sulser
I will be
second
back
win of
tomorrow
the year
after
as
work,
the
guys.
Marlins
Same
took down the
time, same
Diamondbacks
channel.
4-3.
Whatever your
The
favorite pop, the
Phils
creative,
launched
Zach
3 home
Dawson.
runs as they were winners
For
over the
110
visiting
guys from
Rangers,
Titanic for
11-9.
2022. Previous
Brendan
for guys
Rodgers was a
1912.
major force at the plate with
You guys
6
should receive a new
RBIs,
episode of
helping
God
the
of War
Rockies beat the
Ragnarok
Nationals
tomorrow
13-4.
after work.
He extended his hitting streak to
I
a
won't be
run of 6
streaming
straight
tomorrow.
games.
I
The White
won't be
Sox
streaming
combined
after
to allow
tomorrow.
only 4 hits as they crushed
Probably
the
not
Cubs
Wednesday,
7-0.
despite the
The
fact that
Reds held the
if my opponent
opposition
still
at
wants
bay
to
with only
have
4
the chance
hits as they took a
to
victory against the
do
Brewers
a
in Milwaukee
cheerleading,
3-1.
cheer at a
Los
basketball
Angeles
game
Dodgers sent
here in
3
the state of
balls into the
Ohio,
seats as
and
they grabbed a win in extras over the
that's
Giants
going to be starting around
4-3.
5:15 to
The
7:30
Angels
this week
racked up
on
11 hits
Wednesday.
as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road
I mean, it all
3-2.
depends if we
The
might join
Yankees
each
held their
other for
opponent to
sure,
just 2 hits as they
but
beat
it's
the Blue
usually
Jays
sick and
in
tired of the
Toronto
drama
2-0.
between
The Minnesota
the
Twins knocked
players.
out
I
10
mean, the
hits
players
as a
on the
team as
team,
they beat
and
the O's in Baltimore 5-4.
that's what I said. I would never leave a
Luke
side.
Voit
So
stole the
that's
show
something
with
to
6
really think about
RBIs
and
on
not
3
concern.
home runs, leading the Padres to
So
a win against the
I don't see that
Guardians
being above
10-6.
anything else.
He is among the National League leaders in
Honestly,
home
guys, I don't
runs.
think so.
The Pittsburgh
Um,
Pirates allowed only 5 hits in the
but if
game
anything
as they
else
took
comes
down the
up, I'll keep
Tigers
you guys
in
info
Detroit
and posted.
7-3.
So you guys will
Carlos
have God of
Santana
War
was a
Ragnarok.
force at the plate,
It's every
driving
3
in 3
days to 4 days a
runs
week
as
with new
Kansas City
episodes
claimed the win
tomorrow
over
after
the
work.
Cardinals 4-3.
And then I'll
The
probably
Houston
come back
Astros hit 3 long balls as they took down the
probably
visiting
Thursday.
Mariners
But I'll keep you
4-0.
guys info and
The
posted.
A's combined for a
If anything else
4-hitter
comes
as
up,
they
keep you
beat the
guys
visiting
info.
Rays
And a loving,
5-1.
caring, supportive,
And that's what's
staying
happening around
awesome,
the baseball
entertained,
world heading into
and
today.
always
Join us
staying
again
on
tomorrow
top
for
of
the latest
anything.
from around Major League Baseball.
So guys, my Mets are 15-15. Can't seem to buy a break. Can't seem to get a win, moving at all. Which it hasn't been the same between this first time or second time, at least. So guys, let's see how the other teams did. Has more to favor. Anything else to draw attention? As you guys can see, guys, the Padres beat the Guardians today, 10-6, 1-5-2-2, 3-1-2. And on the replay, guys, the Padres 9 hits, Guardians had 8 hits and 2 outs. Total hits, guys, is 17, but only 2 outs to make it final. But the win, guys, goes to the Padres today. As the Padres are officially 17-13 with the win, driving the Guardians to 13-17. Pretty much a good win overall. Thank you for still being in here, Vivian. Good to see you back in. For our awesome community. With our 380 mods and our awesome followers. That's more to dictate and dictating whatever happens. It's never been more than anything. We got Christmas coming up next week, guys, and it's gonna be wonderful once we get to it. Having the gift from God. I mean, it's not about the presents. It's not about spending time with the family. It's about a gift from the Lord. You know, that's 100% Christian. You know, I always believe when I believe. I mean, I see what I believe. Between my love and I for our future, me working and you guys follow awesome community, especially myself as the most popular creator from Titanic. And that's always something that's showing much more important. To see where that's going to lead and continue once we get to 2023. I mean, that's really awesome. But alright, guys, the W goes to the Padres, going up to 17-13, guys, on the replay. And on the replay, guys, for the Padres, Luke Voigt had a monstrous game. He had 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Kim had a solo start, along with Machado, guys, with 2 runs. They're losing in a bad influence and above average today. But a 13-7, no, guys, not 7, but 13-17 Guardians with the loss. It's nice to see, guys. Miller had a double. Ramirez had a 4-run start. Rosario had a run scored and a hit by Pitts. Quana had a double play. Zasnell, guys, and Jimenez got an error. Zasnell, guys, had a stolen base too. This is different. Alright, guys, Yu Darvish had a pitching duel taking on Dan Plesac. Yu Darvish, guys, was the starter today for the 17-13 Padres, and Plesac for the Guardians. Plesac, guys, dropped to 3-1 as a starter, and his very 4th start for the 13-17 Guardians with the loss today. So, none of the relievers got the loss, but only the starter himself, so well, that's not too bad, but drawing enough attention, having an outstanding performance of having a different amount of time to equal. But something extreme, something greater than that, or something under pressure. As long as you have a pretty good starter to balance and hang tough on. So that's something that all of us can do. And what the players can do, what teams should always do. Get back to winning, you win some, you lose some. That's more to identify. So guys, Dan Plesac drops to 3 wins and 1 loss for the out today for 13-7 Guardians, along with 17 in total for the time period. On the replay, guys, he had 3 hits, only 3 walks, guys, no strikeouts, for 4 runs earned today, with a 292 around average, by Steven, guys, and Morgan. But nice win for our awesome community. Yu Darvish is now perfect through 3 wins, with no losses, guys, for the 17-13 Padres. I mean, knowing Yu Darvish, he knows how to get the job done between any other starting pitcher. I mean, if you look at Hall of Famers when it comes to baseball pitchers, you've got Dan Quisenberry as a closer, Justin Verlander, Ryan, what do you call it, Zimmerman, instead of peanut butter called Zimmerman or cinnamon at this point. But yeah, other than that, Yu Darvish, guys, is off to a pretty good start. He gets the win, guys, proves it 3-0 for the 17-13 Padres. Did an alright performance. As you guys can see, for Darvish, he had 7 hits today. 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 5 runs earned, with a minimum average, guys, of 355 in total. Those guys brought in Hill, Stammen, and save number 2 for Garcia. Gets a nice win, but no applause. Alright, guys, this is why my Marlins, this is why my Mets haven't won. My Mets are above average of 15-15, between wins and losses. As the Marlins, guys, retained second place, beat the D-backs 4-3, 1-1-1, 1-2-1. The D-backs on the replay, guys, had 9 hits. The Marlins in second place with 8. The total of the column, guys, is 17. As you guys can see, the second place Marlins, with the win in a close fashion, jumps to 17-13. I was hoping my Mets would get back to roar, but 4 losses in a row, and with 4 losses in a row between one baseball team, doesn't last forever. If you get back to the hits, get back to winning, getting runs scored, having starting pitcher that's perfect, and try to hold on as much as possible. So the loss today, guys, goes to the D-backs today, 4 unbeaten, 12-12-19, while the Marlins hang on second place, jumping up to 17-13. And on the replay, guys, for the D-backs, as you guys can see, Varcel batted for Kelly in the 9th inning, a total. Rojas had a double, 2 for Padermo, 1 for Hager. John Lupo, guys, had a solo shot, 2 runs for Padermo. Marte, guys, and Smith had a hit by Pitts officially. Smith and Lupo caught stealing. Was under pressure, some above average. And winning in a nice fashion, guys, holding second place with the W. W, guys, equals wins for the 17 and 13 Marlins. As I see, Wendell and Chris Holm had a double each. Chris Holm had a solo shot, along with 2 runs for Wendell. Aguilar had a double play. Jacob Stone, guys, had caught stealing. Well, guys, here we go. Zach Gallen was the starting pitcher for the 12 and 19 D-backs. And for the second place Marlins, Luzardo. No one for Luzardo as a starter. For the 17 and 13 Marlins, so I see Sosa improves to 2-1 in his third reliever start on pretty much taking over from starting pitcher to a reliever. Has something to pop in and got something to draw more attention and something to work with. So guys, Luzardo did fine. Pretty much not above average, but pretty much not even behind either. So Luzardo was the starter today, guys, for the 17-13 second place Marlins. And for the starter today, guys, he went 4 innings only. He had 6 hits, guys, 7 strikeouts, 2 runs earned. Even though walks, guys, gives a baseball team as an opponent visiting the home team a bit of an advantage point. Which is something not really to control, but anything else that can work together as a team. But an average, guys, is 272. But in Hernandez, guys, Pop, Scott, and second win for Sosa. Had a good strikeout to handle. So Gowan, guys, did not get the loss today. It belongs to Fryer for the 12 and 19 D-backs. So Gowan did all right as well. Pretty much, if we always have a good starter, anything else that's more to draw under pressure. But anything else I can draw more travesty or try to get something in, get something out, try to create momentum, experience. That's all a starting pitcher could probably do. If you have a good and better team, but if you're playing baseball, hockey, or football. So that's something to really carry and create something behind your back. So Zach Gallen, guys, did not get the loss. It belongs to Fry as a reliever. For the out today, guys, on the replay for the 12 and 19 Diamondbacks. Well, guys, for the starter today, he had 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, a walk, 3 runs earned only, with a alright average of 337. This got spot in Fry with the loss. Pretty much as a closer opportunity with a decent or good performance together. Well, guys, the Phillies beat the Rangers today, 11-9. And a pretty good game matchup on the field. 1-4-4, 4-2, 1-3. So as you can see on the replay, the Rangers had 16 hits. The Fighting Phils with 15. With a massive total, guys, of hits to 31. 31 hits in total, which is really good without any errors. So the Phillies, guys, get a nice close win. Jumping to 12 and 17, crossing the Rangers to 10 and 20. So the loss today, guys, goes to the Rangers down to 12 and 20. For the Phillies to 12 and 17. Pretty much a good applause, drawing more athleticism, and creating a lot of distance. For the distance, for any pressure point. So the loss today, guys, goes to the Rangers, dropping to 10 and 20 in a sad promotion. As you guys have seen, Duran had a double with Lowe, Miller, and Heem. Also in triple, guys, by Miller. Garcia had a 3-1 shot, 4 RBIs for Miller. Cal Calhoun had a run scored as well with a double play. So Syrian had a stolen base instead of caught. And winning in an awesome contest, guys, with good runs to display. For the 12 and 17 Phillies, guys, nickname is the Fighting Phils. Bryce Harper, guys, had 2 doubles, one with Hoskins, 1 for Camargo. 2-1 suck, guys, deep for Herrera, 3 RBI shot for Castellanos, solo shot for Goyas, along with 2 for Camargo. Camargo also had a hit by Pitts. Camargo still on base. Alright guys, let's see what we have at this point. Ryan O'Haron, guys, was the starter today for the 10 and 20 Rangers. And for the Phillies, Kyle Gibson. Ryan O'Haron, guys, did not get the loss today for the 10 and 20 record for the Rangers. Pretty much on the replay. But he only had the time to get sort of innings moving. So, here's what he has, guys. Giving up hits is way too many. It's like if you only have to give up probably just a couple, but only get strikeouts, but not much to really contain or pretty much anything else towards its mood and how long you do between performances. It's pretty much regular, but does okay, for instance. So, a starting pitcher always has to control its own thing, to control its own opportunity, create its own chances, and also opportunities, just to hold on normally. So guys, Ryan O'Haron had 3 and 2 innings on the replay. Did not get the loss. It belonged to David Patton today. So up to 0 and 2 for the 10 and 20 Rangers as a reliever. Well, guys, for the starter today, he had 8 hits in total, 4 strikeouts, along with walks, 6 runs earned, an above average of 576 in total. But in Richards, Buzz, Brooks, no save in total, but the loss for Patton and Sobars. Kyle Gibson, guys, did okay. That's to refresh the memory and have anything else that can start heavy, something light, something normal. The win, guys, goes to Falter. His first ever win as a reliever. But the 12 and 17 Phillies on the replay season. But not too bad to really strategize and occupy more often with it. But it was exactly the normal size that a pitcher would get. But Kyle Gibson, guys, did alright, but not too much for the to not secure the win, but having Falter get it for the 12 and 17 Phillies. To strategize and work together. That's one awesome team. Well, guys, for the starter Gibson, he had 12 hits today. I've walked 9 hits. With not so good average of 725. But in Familia, Neville first win for Falter, and Brett Hand, guys, was 8th save. Only 1 hit, though. Was not too savvy. Well, guys, the Twins beat the Orioles today, 5-4. Well, guys, 1-1-2-1, 1-3. As you guys can see on the replay, the Twins had 10 hits. Orioles had 14. Coming out of, what's the name of it, guys? Memorial Stadium. It does bring the stadium for only the Orioles in general. But the combined total of hits, guys, is 24, which is a good thing. Well, guys, the win for the Twins moves up to 18 and 12. Crossing the Orioles at 12 and 18 on the replay. So, closer is son, how so is pretty so. Having a smile on his face and see how well the players do, how the manager is proud or not even proud, depending if the team is losing 2 months or always winning under pressure. If you have a good amount of players that has good averages, good home runs scored, getting your singles, your doubles, your triples. Make sure you're not getting yourselves a double play very much, but doing anything you could possibly do. As long as you play your own game and do whatever must be done at this point. So guys, the win goes to the Twins, up to 18 and 12. Balancing the Orioles at 12 and 18. Well balanced and always well played. And for the Twins today, guys, so far, Blanco, Arraez, and Sanchez had a double each. Lamarck had a solo shot. Along with 3 good runs by Sanchez. Excalibur caught stealing the same way. And losing in the terrifying, shocking turn of events today. Pretty much for the replay, for anything else that is tremendous and pretty much excellent. For the 12 and 18 Orioles today, guys, with DL. Mateo ran for Hayes in the 9th. Castle had a double and a solo shot. Double play for Hayes. Mantle guys and McKenna. Stolen base between 1 each in total. Well, guys, here we go. Chris also was the starter today for the 18 and 12 Twins, which is actually good, as it should be handled differently on it. Pretty much good stuff. And guys, Kramer for the Orioles. Kramer drops his first 6 losses. Has not had a win so far today on the replay for the 12 and 18 Orioles, but drop terribly. Drop in a bad position. Don't get enough potential, but that's all you gotta do, guys. Is give it your best shot. Not rush into it if you have pretty much good enough time to have no problems on your side as a starter. Not lose too much, but win as much as you can. That's all you gotta do. So, guys, the loss goes to Kramer, and a 6th consecutive loss for the 12 and 18 Orioles. On the replay, guys, he had 5 and 1 innings. Would have had a little bit more, maybe 6. He had 7 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 4 runs earned, with a bad average of 806 for the 12 and 18 Orioles with the loss. But an Aiken, Bautista, and Baker. But the man that got the win, guys, for the 18 and 12 Twins is Chris Archer. Gets a second win in his first ever 4 starts. Pretty much from 1 and 2 to 2 and 2. Which is exactly a good thing. That's why if you have a good starting pitcher, you always want to play your own game. Be on the lights before in a baseball stadium. Do as much as you can, and don't worry about what the other teams are trying to lay out or try to offer in return. But to make sure everything's going your way, managing your own team, anything you can probably do. To try to hold on, have an opportunity to hang tough. And Vanny, number 23, make a love shout out. How you doing? For our awesome community. For over 380 mods and our followers. That's why we're one popular community that sends up quite well, tries to hang tough, and also not being terrible as such, but as anything else that's exactly more to compare.
Thumbs up.
Which is really okay. Sethro Vera, make a love shout out. How you doing? Welcome to our awesome community. About 380 mods and our followers. How's it going, sir? Thank you so much for coming in, guys. Whatever your favorite popular creator, me, guys, Zach Dawson. For 110 years, from 1912 to this year, from Titanic in total. So the one guy goes to Chris Archer, proves a 2 and 2 as a good starter. Makes it average. For the 18 and 12 Twins with the win. My fifth rose, how you doing? I always miss my fifth rose, Pinky Gray. How you doing? How you doing, my girl Pinky? Make a love shout out. How's it going? And we still not in sock between the emojis. But on the guys, on the replay, he had 9 hits in total, 7 strikeouts, a walk and a run, with pretty much a decent average of 272. But in Duffy, guys, Smith, save number 12 for Duran, a hit and only a strikeout. Awesome average, guys, of 75 to get the job done. Well, guys, the Yankees made short work, beat the Blue Jays 2-0. This is something short and sweet. Only 2 runs in the 10th, which is really not much to complain. To spare out some differently. But something that can work out for one team. So, guys, the Yankees had 4 hits, and Blue Jays only had 2. The total is 6 only. So the win today, guys, goes to the Red Hot Yankees. As the Yankees jump to the 21 and 10, guys, having a good game with the Blue Jays, falling to 18 and 13. So the runs have not been brought in justice till pretty much in a very extra inning. To satisfy, have more comfortability. To see how that's going to draw, for instance, and have anything else that's exciting, keeping more, not at a presser, but keeping more in hand. To do whatever you gotta do. To do your job as a pitcher, as a manager, as a general manager for a baseball team. That's pretty much tells a lot of experience. Zan Powers, how you doing, sir? My brother, make a love shout out. Follow awesome community, guys, for our 380 miles our companions. So the win today, guys, goes to the Yankees up to 21-10. Trump and the Blue Jays as a rival to 18-13. And for the Yankees today, guys, Cabrera ran for Giancarlo Stanton in the ninth inning. Aaron Judge is a good hitter. Had a double with Giancarlo Stanton. 2 outside by Anthony Rizzo. Not much to really care for, but keeps it aggressive and good habits. And having no losses, guys. Only having just a few. Went on in the column today. For the 18-13 Blue Jays, guys, with the loss in total on the replay. Double for George Springer. Okay, guys, Garrett Cole was the starter today for the 21-10 Yankees. And for the Blue Jays, Kevin Guzman. So Kevin Guzman did not get the loss today as a starter, but he did do good for the 18-13 Blue Jays. But Sweppen got the second loss as a reliever in this second game in total on the replay. So pretty much did decent. Sonny Pitzer didn't find to finalize anything, and pretty much not outsmart. It has a lot of potential on it, so did alright, for instance. So Guzman, guys, went 8 innings. Pretty much had a good performance, but no loss for him. The loss goes to Stripling to 0-2 on the replay for the 18-13 Blue Jays. Well, guys, for Guzman, he had 2 hits in total, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, with a good average of 245. Second loss for Stripling and Garcia, guys, for our awesome community. Garrett Cole did good too when it comes to a pitching duel. With the 21-10 Yankees with no other pressure, but keeps it right on hand and keeps it good in general. And anything else that's worth wanting or keep it more needing as possible. But pretty much good, better than average. So no win for Cole, guys. First win goes to how do I pronounce it, guys? Hold on. Losiga or something. He gets his first one, guys, as a reliever for the 21-10 Yankees. But for Garrett Cole, he had 8 strikeouts on the replay. Pretty much good. A walk and 2 hits, with a batting average of 321. And save number 13 for Holmes, with 2 good strikeouts, with a nice average of 150 to handle. Well, guys, the Angels beat the Red Sox today, nicknamed the Ball Sox 3-2. 2-1, 1-1. And on the replay, guys, the Angels had 11 hits along with the Red Sox, which is something identical but the same. Total hits, guys, is 22. So a nice win for the Angels. 20th win on the replay during the season. The Angels go up to 2011, surpassing the Red Sox to 10-20 on the replay and so far. So 20 wins and 11 losses, guys, for the win for the Angels. Gets a nice accumulation. Gets a good opportunity to drive something in. I'm going to win some instead of losing too much. But winning is the best way to keep a much more in hand of what you're trying to do, but not go pretty much the other direction that anyone's looking to hang on and do something good. Something differently to strategize. And on the replay, guys, winning in a good fashion is the Angels moving to 20-11. As you guys can see, Mike Trout had a good game, but 3 doubles. Dovey had a triple, a run scored in each, guys, by Mike Trout, Ward, and Rendon. Bunt by Adele. And losing is a sort of fashion, so having below average 1-loss record. That's 1 total, and anything else to having a beautiful thing to keep moving in at this point. The loss today, guys, for the 10-20 Sox today. Polecki batted for Talbot in the 9th. Cordell had a solo shot. Double play for Vasquez as well. Bogarts and Cordell had a stolen base, along with Verdugo, caught stealing. Well, guys, Coverboy, Senny Otani. The Coverboy starter, guys, is Senny Otani. For the 2011 Angels, and for the Red Sox, Pavita. So Pavita does not get the loss here. For the terrible 10-20 Red Sox, the one that did it was Matt Walker. And the second loss as a reliever for the 10-20 Red Sox gets the L, sadly. Between its performance, its pitching, and how much that can really combine together. Work out one thing together instead of a solo person trying to handle it itself and also as a loner. But pretty much did average at this point. Pretty much anything in particular. So Pavita guys went 5 innings, no loss for him. But Matt Walker gets the loss, drops to 0-2 for the 10-20 Sox in total. On the replay guys for Pavita, 9 hits guys, 2 strikeouts, walks and runs earned, with an equal average of 360. What seems to be identical. Walker with the loss. Sandy Otani's guys stays on being, moves to 5-0 on the replay, with a sweet win for the 2011 Angels, with a nice under pressure. Knowing any comparable guys, we've got Sandy Otani getting the nice win for the 2011 Angels. Any pitcher always deserves to get the job done, but not have a lot of pressure. Not above pressure, but trying to fight anything in return. I mean, that's exactly what a starting pitcher should always do. Pitch your own game, do what you gotta do, and not worry about anything else in general, but do what must be handled. So guys, Sandy Otani is 5-0 on the replay. Good 5 starts for him for the 2011 Angels with the win. He went 10 hits, guys, 6 strikeouts, which is not all so bad, but obvious, with 2 runs earned. Good average, guys, of 204. Went Suarez, Tapira, and 8th save for Iglesias. Strikeout to finish, and get the nice win to pat on the back for it. Okay, guys, the Pirates upset the Tigers today, 7-3. 4-1-2, 2-1. The black and yellow Pirates, guys, had 7 hits. The Tigers had 5 hits and 1 error. 1 error, guys, and the total hits column is 12. Just to make anything correct. So the win, guys, goes to the Pirates. Soling moving up to 7-23. Upsetting the Tigers, guys, to 16-14. Pretty much has a runs difference. Has something to cooperate and see if anything else is jumping inside the system, outside of anything, and do something that's more of a good hand. So the win, guys, goes to the Pirates up to 7-23. Getting a nice win and upsetting the Tigers to 16-14 on the replay. So for the Pirates today, guys, with a nice pat on the back, up 7-23. Swazinski had 2 homers and 2 RBIs, so that did quite well. Once the guys had 2 runs, Ryan Vogelbach had a sacrifice fly with a run. Heyman got a nice stolen base. And losing guys above average as well. Doing one thing, but not at a good time period. For the 16-14 Tigers today, from bad to worse, 2 runs out by Matos. Akeem Badul had a double play. Francisco had 1 error. Well, guys, here we go. Trevor Wilson was the starting pitcher for the 7-23 Pirates. And for the Tigers, Joey Wentz. The loss goes to Joey Wentz, guys, as a starter on the mound. For the 16-14 Tigers, that was a spell in, but start out. Pretty much do anything that might have been better. Might have told the difference, might have told the story. Anything that's been born at this point. So Joey Wentz, guys, as a starter, and his 4th start on the replay. Loses as a bad as terrible as anything else above average for the 16-14 Tigers today. And for Wentz, guys, so after 2-2, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, along with walks, and 2 runs earned today, with a minimum average of 4.83. Also, guys, brought in Lang, Vest, and Alexander. The man that goes to 3-2 guys is Wilson. He was a starter today. Gonna win number 7 for the 7-23 Pirates. Pretty much under pressure and has something to have something to seal the deal. And the player knows how to get a deal moving. If you win more and lose less. So 3-2 start, guys, in his first start today for Wilson. Gets the W for the 7-23 Pirates. He had 3 hits, guys, on the replay today. For awesome community, guys. 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 2 runs earned. With a 471 earned average. On the Fletcher, it's save number 4, guys, for Bedar. Bednar. This is pretty much a smart way to do it and finalize it. Alright, guys, the White Sox beat the Cubs today in a good matchup, 7-0. 4-1-1-1. And on the replay, guys, the White Sox had 9 hits. The Cubbies had 4. Total of the factor, guys, is 13. So the White Sox get the only runs on the replay. Jumping into a 14-16 record, crushing the Cubs to 17-12. So, like, if your team is not doing best out of sorts, then your time is running out but not winning, but not getting a lot of runs on your side. But the other team knows how to get anything to put the pressure only and get some that can really avenge and do anything you're looking to do. World Order? I mean, it would be or it might not, but myself has been pretty good. I mean, that's why we're one awesome community with your favorite popular creator, Zach Dawson. Well, there's really some to always take in. So, guys, the W goes to the White Sox, making it 14-16 on the replay. Well, guys, Robinson had 2 doubles with Jimenez with a good opportunity. 1 for Vaughn. 3-1 home run, guys. Actually, 3 RBIs for Vaughn. 2 for Makata and a 2-run shot by Harrison. Hit by pitch for Seats. Makata had a sacrifice fly. I think it's C.J. Anderson or Carl Anderson with a C. Had a stolen base. And nothing to show for it, guys. Above average performance so far, with nothing to compare. For the 17-12 Cubs, guys, with the loss. Only hit by pitch by Wilson Contreras. Okay, guys, Johnny Cueto was the starter today. For the 14-16 White Sox on the replay, and Thompson for the Cubs. Thompson drops to 2-3 as a starter. For the 17-12 Cubs, try to do something differently, but not much to show for it. Wanted to do something in return, but not really. Probably needs to get something moving. Think about the OC Carl Anderson. Somebody called him Carl Underpants. Well, we haven't seen Carl Anderson from the OC since he's doing New Japan. So it's doing some stuff with New Japan for now. Especially if something else has to get back to with the phenomenal AJ Styles, Mia Yim at this point with the LC, and anything else that's more important. So Carl Anderson should be back probably before the Royal Rumble, or whatever it's more depending. So the loss, guys, goes to Thompson, making a 2 wins and 3 losses for the 17-12 Cubs. And on the replay, guys, for Thompson as a starter, had 4 hits, guys, a strikeout, a walk, and 5 runs earned. With an all-right average of 305, also brought in Drew Smiley. Nice 2-2 start, guys, for the win. For the 14-16 White Sox today. First name, guys, Johnny, last name Cueto. As long as it's not seconds away as a starter. I mean, it's only coming out of night at the museum. Which it normally is. But other guys, it's more aggressive, more to handle, and anything else that is something to mention. So the one guy goes to Johnny Cueto. 4 starts on the replay, but does get a good job by winning it for the 14-16 White Sox. On the replay, guys, he only had 4 hits and 7 strikeouts. Good opportunity. For 343 earned average, and a walk by Ruiz as a reliever. Can we get done? Indeed. That's one thing only. Well, guys, the Red Machine Reds beat the Brewers 3-1 today. 3-1. And on the replay, guys, the Red Machine Reds had 2 hits, Brewers had 4 hits and 1 error. That's 1 error, guys, combined, but a total of hits is only 6. So the Red Machine Reds, guys, get a nice quick win. Jumping up to 12-17, toing the Brewers to 16-14. So something that's probably under the type. Under anything else that can throw anything for sub, and throw anything to make it look sharp, make it look good, and anything that can probably hold on together. But not too bad to settle in and not such something out in return. So the win, guys, goes to the Red Machine Reds to 12-17. Dropping the Brewers today, guys, to 16-14. Well, guys, for the Reds today, 2 runs stopped by Stevenson, 1 for India. Oh, Stevenson also had a double. Drury had a hit by Pitts. Double play only by Farmer. And only executing maybe like a few things in general by having the loss today. For the 16-14 Brewers today, guys, for the loss. So signed by Chris and Yelich. Hit by Pitts by Lorenzo Cain. I just had to think of a good guess of the first name. Column 1, guys, had an error. 2 stolen bases by Cain. And caught stealing today for our awesome community for Adamies. Well, guys, Son Green was the starter today for the 12-17 Cincinnati Reds, nicknamed Red Machine. And for the Brewers, Trevor Aspie or Alan Aspie, former catcher. Aspie, guys, drops to 2-4 as a regular starter. On the mound for the 16-14 Brewers. Has 2 wins and 4 losses so far. Pretty much for the time period. As a young season on the replay. So Aspie, guys, drops to 2-4 as a starter. And on the replay, guys, he basically had 2 hits. 6 strikeouts, guys, 7 walks, 2 runs earned. With a below average of .589. It's something that's not brought into a lot of attention or anything else to balance and get something else different. Nice job by St. Green, guys. He gets his win in the column today for the 12-17 Reds. It moves to 3-2. I mean, you look at a good pitcher. You look at Senny Ohtani moving to 5-0 on the replay. Clayton Kershaw, or pretty much a good, awesome pitcher. If we have a good winning team for the Saints. So St. Green, guys, moves to 3-2 in his 5th start today for the 12-17 Reds on the replay. Does a good job when it needs to. So, guys, he went on the replay. He had 4 hits, 8 strikeouts, a walk, and a run. With a above average, guys, of .606. And save number 6, guys, by Sims with 2 good-looking strikeouts. Of an average of 180 in total. This was to tell the difference and not put anything back and forth. Well, guys, we're almost down and out. The Royals beat the Cardinals today, nicknamed the Redbirds, 4-3. But it's just 1 run. 1-1-1, 3-1. As guys are seeing, the Cardinals had 7 hits, Royals had 9. Total of the column, guys, is 16. So the Royals climb up a little bit slowly. Got the win today. Going up to a quick record of 14-15. Dropping the Redbirds to 17-12. This is something that cannot frustrate much of anything. But pretty much anything else to signify. And pretty much have underneath, have something aggressive, something not even playful, but taken at a seriousness. So the loss today, guys, goes to the Cardinals to 17-12. While the Royals get a nice win up to 14-15. Okay, guys, on the replay, Harrison Bader had a double, a run scored, one with the future Hall of Famer, Yadier Molina, and Carl Carlson. Hit by Pitts, guys, by only 2 players today, Harrison Bader and Sosa. Well, that seems to be decent. So base, guys, by Bader, Paul Goldschmidt caught stealing along with Corey Dickerson. But these 2 players will be in the Hall of Fame down the road. Probably within the next year or so, depending on age differences. And a nice win, guys, from a nice team. I can draw attention and something to handle it. All in one place. For the W today, guys, for the 14-15 Royals. but Denny had a double today. Alvarez had as one as well. Going Santana, guys, had a 3-1 shot. But Denny had a hit by Pitts. Mendoza sacrificed fly. Alongside, guys, Isbell with a double play. Mendoza had a stolen base as well, along with a run scored and a sacrifice fly. Okay, guys, legendary pitcher Adam Wainwright was the starter today for the 17-12 Cardinals, and Hernandez for the Royals. The win, guys, goes to Hernandez, the second start today for the 14-15 Casey Royals. Pretty much had no pressure to the particular being, but does have a good opportunity over any ball. I mean, any ball that's thrown from a starting pitcher, a closer. I mean, there's always three elements. You've got a starting pitcher, you have a reliever, and a closer. I can get the save if a team wins. So that's always something to really draw a lot of attention. If you do quite well and manage to do anything your way, to do anything by managing it correctly. So that's something to always have something good, for instance. So, guys, the win goes to Hernandez. Moving to 1-1 on the replay. Does a average win for the 14-15 Royals in total. On the replay, guys, he had 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, along with 2 runs and walks. With an average only of a 354 average. Clark Stallman came in, saved number 10, guys, for Sam Barlow. Which he also did alright. I mean, the closer knows how to save a team that can get a win. Sad loss, guys, for Adam Wainwright. Drops to 1-2 as a starter. With 17-12 Redbirds. Usually like to call them Redbirds, guys, or Cardinals. Whatever's good to name it off the bat, or anything that's credited. But as anything else, whatever. But as long as it's not above anything or absolutely nothing to progress for it. So other than that, guys, Adam Wainwright drops to 1-2 for the 17-12 Cardinals with the loss. Now the replay, guys, for Wainwright, he had 6 hits in total. It's not too savvy. 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 runs earned in total. With an above average of 4.25. And that equals, guys, 4.25 average. Bring Cabrera, guys, and Nick Lundgren. A hit and a strikeout to make it terrible and not looking good. Okay, guys, the Astros made short work today, as the Astros beat down the Mariners 4-0, only 4. And the replay, guys, the Mariners had 8 hits, the Astros with 7. Total hits, guys, in total for us, for our awesome community. Yep, that's right. Knowledge is power, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal. Exactly right, Leon. I think my opponent's already at church right now, if I'm right. And I think she is. She wants me to try to come down for a couple hours tonight. But we'll see. See how things can work out. So, guys, a nice win for the Astros. Pretty much a good clap. As the Astros jump to 16-14, jumping and stomping the Mariners, guys, to 19-11. So the Astros only had the only run scored today. That's why we do baseball every weekend for doubleheader. You guys get doubleheader baseball 2 hours plus every weekend. So that's a good way to solidify and keep it under control. Keeps it deep, keeps it understandable. So on that, guys, the win goes to the Astros, up to 16-14, crossing the Red Hot Mariners to 19-11. And on the replay, guys, Moore had a double, bunt for Rodriguez, double play for Lewis. After, guys, had a stolen base. Caught stealing, guys, by Crawford.
Barry Windham uncle passed away.
Barry Windham, uncle, passed away. Oh, Barry Windham? The uncle of Bray Wyatt? Wow. I never knew that, Leon. Do you know what happened? Do you know what happened to Bray Wyatt's uncle? I mean, I obviously, 9 times out of 10, I've never heard anything about it. Pretty much until now. But it's usually anything else for what it is. I mean, I never heard of his uncle, but only him and Uncle Howdy. Which we recently did get a
Heart attack.
heart attack? Okay. I'm guessing it might have been that. But having the only run scored today, guys, on the replay, we can start work. For the 16 and 14 Astros, guys, with the win. McComb, guys, had a 2-run shot, so it's out by Girl and Maldonado. That will play for Nico Goodrum to keep it under pressure. We'll see Altuve, guys, caught stealing. Alright, guys, here we go. Gonzalez was the starter today for the 1911 Mariners. And for the Astros, Jose Urquidy. Or Alcury. So Urquidy, guys, gets his third win, on top of his 2 losses for the 16 and 14 Astros. Pretty much does good, and I mean, as long as it has a good starting pitcher. A starting pitcher has 1 game where the other starter gets the other one moving. If it's a mini-game series, a 3-game series, or a long series like 4. Where the road team visits a home team. So, as long as you do your best and do not have to worry about anything else, or don't have any other choice, let's see what I can establish. Whatever is more to execute. So guys, Urquidy gets his 5th start and a victory today. Gets his 3 wins and 2 losses so far for the 16 and 14 Astros. And on the replay, guys, for Urquidy, we had 8 hits, 2 strikeouts, and a walk, which is okay. With a bettable average, guys, of 292. Nails with 3 strikeouts, with an awesome average of 83. Gonzalez gets his loss, drops to 2-3 as a starter. For the 1911 Red Hot Mariners. It used to be called Red Hot, maybe like medium, normal, probably below it. So 2-3 start, guys, for the 3rd loss today for Gonzalez. Drops with the 1911 Mariners. Well, guys, for the starter today, he had 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, 4 runs earned, with a 388 around average, which seems to be alright. Well, guys, brought in Sheffield to finalize it, and a blowout chance opportunity. Alright, guys, the Rockies beat the Nationals today, and a blowout fashion, 13-4. Well, guys, 1-1, 1-1, 2-3, 4-4. And on the replay today, guys, the Nationals had 12 hits and 1 error. Rockies had 15 hits and 1 error. And the total of errors, guys, 1 and 1 is 2, 12 and 15 is only 27. So the win, guys, goes to the Rockies, doing a nice job by converting it. The Rockies jumped to 15 and 14, guys, on the replay, swallowing the Nationals to 13 and 17. Sadly, but at a cooperation. So on the replay, guys, the Nationals dropped to 13 and 17, while the Rockies climb up to 15 and 14. And gets a good elevation. And on the replay, guys, for the Nationals, double for Garcia, one with Escobar. So it's like, guys, it's by Garcia, Bell, and Hernandez. Escobar had a bunt with Juan Soto. Pretty good batter over the years. Nelson Cruz, guys, had a double play. Bell had an error. So base by Soto. And a good job by winning today, guys, on the replay. Improving quite a little bit. For the 15 and 14 Rockies, guys, with a good win. Danzo had a double, 2 homers, 6 RBIs by Brazos. McMahon had a home run, guys, with 4 runs, 2 for Iglesias. Sacrifice fly, guys, for CJ Cron in total. McMahon had an error. DAZA, guys, Danza, stolen base in total. Okay, guys, Philip Corbin was the starting pitcher today for the 13-17 Nationals, and Trevor Cole is off to a good start for the Rockies. Well, this is something to look into. Apply under pressure does a good work to benefit something normal, something grateful. Something to jump right in and not pass by, rather. So Trevor Cole, guys, got his 4th win in a row. He does a nice job, gets a good clap with the 15 and 14 Rockies. So 4 wins, no losses, guys, for Trevor Cole. Gets a good win for the 15 and 14 Rockies. He only had 10 hits, guys, 3 hits. I mean, 10 hits, guys, was okay. Good enough to have something to secure for the 15 and 14 Rockies. 3 runs earned, guys, with an average of 276. And Colomb was the reliever. From Corbin, guys, drops to a above average of 2 and 3 in his 5th start today for the 13-17 Nationals. It's still a minimum season, guys, so anything else can still work on it. Anything else that can apply more and pretty much have something to really hang tough and stay in possession and work on anything. That's one team that can win and not lose so many. So Film Coleman guys lose as a starter to 2-3 for the 13-17 Nationals. He only made short work guys, but long ahead. And the replay guys, he had 9 hits in total for Corbin as a starter for the 13-17 Nationals. 2 strikeouts guys, 2 walks, 4 runs earned. With a average that's lower, 497. Was against Button 3 out, Randy, Fagan, Clay, and Edwards Jr. This is something to solidify, but not many. Well, guys, final 2. The Athletics beat the Rays 5-1, 1-4. On the replay, guys, the Rays had 4 hits. Athletics had 7. Total of the headings column is 11 for our awesome community. So win number 9, guys, goes to the Athletics. Slowly pacing up to 9-22, crossing the Rays to 16-14. So the loss today, guys, goes to the Rays, dropping to 16-14. For the Athletics, got a nice victory, up to 9-22. So as you guys can see, overall, for our awesome community on the replay, as you guys see, there's a double for Ramirez, solo stop by Lowe. Come guys, had a bunt, double play for Lowe, and a good fasten to win. Getting something good but beautifully. Pretty much definitely has a good strategy to market. For the W today, guys, for the 9-22 Athletics, Brown had a double. Laredo and Davidson, guys, had a triple. Elvis Andrews had a solo shot, along with Nuisance with a 2-run shot. Sacrifice 5 for Brown today. Pinto had a stolen base. Alright, guys, here we go. Sun Springs was the starter today for the 16-14 Rays. And for the Oakland A's, Martez. Frank Martez, guys, got his very first win this time, jumping up to 1-4 as a starter for the 9-22 Athletics. Anything else that's short and sweet. But the Athletics also became a name coming out of the capital state, or pretty much the city of any 50 states, calling. You guys remember the old baseball team? The Athletics were known as the Philadelphia Athletics. You know, back in the late 1960s, probably earlier than that. But other guys, it was a classic name that went on for several years, and then the Athletics became the Oakland Athletics with the win for the 9-22 team. So I don't know, guys, not too bad to have different names, but only have something to hang tough and not worry. So Martez, guys, moves to 1-4 today for the 9-22 Athletics with a good victory. On the replay, guys, they had 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, a walk, and a run earned, with an above average of 365. Also got spot in Selman. The loss today, guys, goes to Springs and an upset loss for the 16-14 Rays. He drops to 4-2. Which is really not much to really consider and think about either. If you have a lot of wins, that's good. But if you have anything above it with having L's or losses with a team, then one pitcher is out of luck. One out of luck, out of ideas, out of anything else to look into. Some that can apply anything. So guys, Springs drops to 4-2 in his 6th start today. Lost terribly in Fasten for the 16-14 Rays. And for the starter, guys, he had 6 hits on the replay, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 5 runs earned, with a 287 around average. Also guys brought in Biaz and Thompson with 2 good strikeouts, but that's pretty much decent, with a 3 average in total. Well, guys, last one. The Dodgers beat the Giants 4-3. In extra innings, 1-1-1, 1-1-2. On the replay, guys, the Giants had 8 hits. Dodgers had 9 hits in total. To accumulate the total, guys, it is 17. So the win, guys, goes to the Dodgers, improving a little bit more to 18-11. Floating by the Giants to 15-14. So the Giants guys drops to 15-14. Dodgers get a nice victory, quick and dirty, up to 18-11. Now the replay guys for the Giants, double for La Stella, 2 home runs and 2 runs scored by Peterson. Mikey Scrimpsey, the son of Carl, the one I recently used to crush the ball a whole lot with awesomeness, a lot of runs, base hits, and that would be Carl Scrimpsey. He only played for the Cardinals in total, but I know he played for maybe like the other team. But he only managed to only play for the Sox in total, coming out of Boston and Fenway. So tonight, guys, Mikey Scrimpsey had a double play, caught stealing with Wade Jr. First name is Dwade, or a different first name. And winning in a sore fashion, guys, but got in a good mood to put smiles on it. On the replay, guys, in total. For the 18-11 Dodgers, Alberto guys batted for Bellinger in the 9th inning. Trey Turner guys had a 2-run shot. Mookie Betts and Bellinger had a solo. Bunt for Taylor. Freddie Freeman guys had a stolen base. And go way to do it. Alright guys, Anthony DeSclafani was the starting pitcher for the 15-14 Giants. And Gosselin for the Dodgers. No win for Gosselin guys. Beckford got his win as a reliever for the 18-11 LA Dodgers. But it was probably a good highlight, public highlight instead of private highlight. But has a good way to work something together. To work something different. Keep it in your hands. Keep it anything that's more to where you guys can probably put in and hold on and balance. But on the guys, Gosselin was the starter today for the 18-11 Dodgers. But Bedford got the win. And on the replay guys for Gosselin, he pretty much did good. He had 4 hits guys in total for our awesome community with 7 strikeouts and a run of a 3.23 around Davins. VCR came in, Hudson, Cambro, and a win for Bickford. Good way to finish it off. Well, guys, DeSclafani, no loss for him as a starter for the 15-14 San Francisco Giants, as long as it's not the New York Football Giants from the NFL. I mean, you've got your San Francisco Giants, you've got your New York Football Giants. I don't think there's a soccer team that has a Giants team, a Giants nickname, but only the NFL and baseball. So the loss today, guys, goes to Razors. Dropped to 1-2 as a reliever for the 15-14 Giants. And then on the replay, guys, DeSclafani did alright. Went for 6-1 innings on the replay. And he only had total of hits, guys, of 8. 2 strikeouts, 2 runs earned. Below average, guys, of 5.19. Also, guys, brought in McGee, Little, Garcia, and a loss for Razors. So my Mets, guys, haven't gone back to winning at all. But my Mets, next weekend, guys, baseball will be back by then. Which is why we got Christmas coming up, so, I don't know what time I'm going to be live streaming on Christmas Day next week, but baseball is you guys will have doubleheader baseball every weekend. Lego Harry Potter is a backup from here on in, on the weekends as well. So everything is moving and position. And yeah, I don't think anything else has to worry. So my Mets guys are 15-15, 4 losses. Pretty much has to stop with that. And so my Mets guys will be hosting the Atlanta Braves of a Game 3 finale. It'll be Max Scherzer guys taking on Kyle Wright. And then my Mets will be taking on the Phillies at Philadelphia. That would be guys Chris Brissett taking on Aaron Nola. Comes Carrasco for Zach Wheeler. Razor Suarez taking on Tyler McGill. And then David Peterson guys taking on Kyle Anderson. And then with weekends to follow, probably in 2023, you've got the Mets at the Nationals. Which my Mets need to start waking up. 2 of the games back guys of the Marlins, but it won't last forever. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for me this morning. Pretty much for doubleheader baseball. Baseball guys will be back next weekend. Every Saturdays and Sundays. Same time, same channel. There's really not much going on today. Which there isn't or is not. Depending what time my opponent wants me to come down tonight, I mean, we decided as beginning of next year towards anything else in between. I mean, I just think it's a good enough opportunity that my love and I can have instead of 2 hours. For me coming down 24/7. The start of 2023, guys, from now on and return. Once we get to that, my partner was asking if I would come down for 3 hours instead of two. I'm like, I don't see that being a hell of an idea, but I can keep that as an exception. So I told her yes, final answer. But she won't. She's going to try to call me after church later on today for this morning and see where that goes, and in particular, and see how that's going to draw. But I will keep you guys info and posted. So my Mets guys have lost 4 straight, 15 and 15. But my Mets can really get back to the winning column very shortly. Depending if my Mets can stop the first place Braves. Hopefully. But the finale of a 3-game series, guys, will be at Citi Field. Home of my Mets on the replay on the weekends. And we'll see what happens, how it can really express and turn anything over for a change. But you guys will have God of War Ragnarok tomorrow after work. It's every 3 to 4 days a week, same time, same channel. So Ragnarok, guys, tomorrow after work. Tomorrow's Monday. I won't be live streaming Tuesday after bowling. Probably not Wednesday either. So, Sanders, guys, The Last of Us Part 1 for 95 minutes plus. A new episode every Tuesday and Wednesdays. With that resolution, we'll not have a new episode this week. Actually, maybe the upcoming weekend for the holidays next week, but we'll see what happens. If you guys want to catch more in baseball every weekend for our awesome community with your favorite popular creator, we got Zach Dawson from 1912 to 2022 for 110 years. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Let's remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive, loyal, and knowledge is power. When we meet and greet new community members, new companions, one step at a time. Zach Dawson is an awesome, popular name from this year and previously, guys, 1912 for 110 years. Anytime we manage to meet new community members, new friends, guys, for over 380 mods and our followers, we're just going to do 2 things, guys, and that is follow and share. Share and follow, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, minus TikTok and Snapchat. If you guys have an account on Twitter, you guys can follow me and share me out, Zach Dawson. 4 years active on Twitter, coming up with 5 for next year of 2023. Also, over 6 years, guys, I've been on YouTube since July 30th earlier this year. To close out 2022 here today, pretty much with Christmas coming up next week. I'll give you guys info of what's going on with that. I mean, I might do baseball, probably as good as I can for that morning. But we'll see how things can expand and work out and experience for our awesome popular community. Also, guys, my love and I, 2002 days. We recently just celebrated our 2,000 days mini anniversary. Yeah, we did recently just did that this past Friday. So, an excellent milestone, and it's never been more huge. Evolving an undefeated streak of having more time together, spend the rest of our lives together, and doing anything that makes a woman happy, and a man happy too. That's all we got to figure out. You know, do anything that's more important for you, important for me, important for you guys, anytime you want. But it's all good and favoring us. But all right, guys, for our awesome community, 2002 days between my love and I, pretty much it has a lot of things in common. And that's very interesting, too. All you guys got to do is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter. And just follow and share, guys, as much as we can for our awesome community. If you guys have an account on Instagram, check out Kevin, guys, over 5 years on this first account for our awesome community. His second one, over 2 years in total. Just about 3 for next year. And probably 6 on his first account. We got each other, guys, Kevin and myself. We got each other on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. No TikTok or Snapchat. No Snapchat or TikTok, guys, for us. If you guys want likes, support, comments, views, watch hours, to help you guys accept chat signals and thanks, if you're monetized, you guys are welcome to do that too. I'm still having trouble with step 2, involving stupid AdSense with my monetization exactly. That's why I'm trying to get back to that one possession one more time, so I can get back to World War Ant and bring back the tutorial, so I can talk with somebody in return. And see what I can probably do. All I gotta do, guys, is say I would create support next time. When step 2 is gonna be back in probably early next year of January, so it won't have to be too long. And honestly, guys, it's not. But let's have no worries, no problems. But I'm still monetized. It's only been like a couple months now. But other guys, we got some popularity. You guys can check him out anytime. But other guys, Kevin's awesome. He's loving, caring, very understanding, loving, caring, and supportive. He comes in every couple of days, every week. But the best thing is you guys can check out Kevin for any advice. You guys can check out Kevin, guys, 24 hours, 7 days a week, with our awesome community. And your favorite prompts and creator guys for 110 from Titanic. Me, guys, Zach Dawson. Over 6 years on YouTube for this year and over 4 years on Twitter. Also, guys, my second row is Hana and Sorty. And also, guys, Running Egg, almost 24 hours, 7 days a week. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect, that's the key. Stay positive, loyal, and now it's power. When we meet and greet new community members, new friends, one at a time. Of one popular community, one person to another. Anything else is more patient and willing to hang on by a thread. So remember, guys, I will be back tomorrow after work, guys. Tomorrow's Monday, same time, same channel. We're gonna get an new episode of God of War Ragnarok. Since my opponent has powerlifting tomorrow night, but he's not busy tonight on a Sunday. So, but if anything comes up, keep you guys infoed. Keep you guys posted. Remember, guys, stay awesome, stay entertained, and stay entertaining. And always keep your heads up. The most very important thing, guys, for our awesome community, as we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment, guys. Actually, like or like in between. I prefer the very first one. When we watch videos in full, guys, we like, support, and comment. Share me out and follow me, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. If you guys want shoutouts, those are a good thing. And you guys can vote a Land the Whole New World at 38. We write the songs from the Greatest Showman at 14. You guys have a wonderful morning. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow after work. Baseball will be back next weekend. See if my Mets can get out of this Jeopardy losing streak and get back and approach the Marlins and the first place Braves. Once my Mets have the last game hosting the hometown and city field of my Mets, to try to apply the pressure and get revenge. It's always good to get revenge if you're trying to get a win in that column. But you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow after work. Same time, same channel. We're going to get Ragnarok going. No live stream Tuesday night after bowling. Probably not Wednesday night since Malev and I are hoping, actually a little bit likely, to have a basketball game to cheer at. Pretty much here in the United States between 5:15 to 7:30. So I don't think I'm going to have any time to get 95 plus this week for the last part 1. But I'll keep you guys info and posted for our awesome community. With your favorite pop and creator guys for 110 from Titanic, me guys, it's Zach Dawson. But we'll see how things can strategize. Also, guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. Stay awesome, guys. Stay entertained. Stay awesome. And always stay entertained with popularity. It's a popular name, guys. Zach Dawson, that's me, for 110 from Titanic. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow after work, same time, same channel, for a new episode of God of War Ragnarok. It's every 3 to 4 days a week for all of us today. I do 5 games instead of 6, guys. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow after work for Ragnarok, same time, same channel, for our awesome community, in one place on YouTube. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful weekend, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow after work for Ragnarok. And until then, have a wonderful weekend.